You don't think anyone... Can anyone hear us? They can.
Hello?
Yeah, they can.
Hello?
The mic's there.
Oh, okay. How are you guys?
We'll be back in 1 second, dudes. There's no intermission. Talk to him, man.
How's it going, guys? We're just having some difficulties. Can't even hear my... Why is it frozen?
We've completely frozen, man.
They're frozen on here.
Now?
Hello.
I can hear it now.
Hear it now?
You then. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's working. Alright, it's working. Now I can hear me.
Is there no buzz?
No, I can hear the buzz.
Buzz. It's just these. Fuck these. Fuck the heads.
What the heck, man?
I don't know. They've been playing with something, man. You just talk to him for a second. Because all these have been messed around.
Sorry, guys. Everything's been... all our stuff on here's been touched, and yeah, if you guys can hear me, please talk a little louder and clear. You can you guys hear us loud and clear or not? If you can't, just let us know.
Don't worry about that buzz.
I don't know what the buzz is.
No, fuck it. Hello, I think they should be able to hear us because we're going in loud.
Yeah, I can hear.
There's all good.
Yeah, but before we couldn't hear it from here.
Yeah, no, but now it's back. But there's been some little pesky rascals playing around with our amplifier.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
I just hope we can get they can
No,
hear
it's
us.
back. They can hear us because I had it on. Jess says it's all good.
Yeah, no, but am I loud enough?
No, I can hear. I can see it going almost redlining.
Okay.
As long as you talk into the mic like normal.
Yeah, can't have these on.
No, not putting them on. All good, Jess says.
Sorry guys, we didn't know that was gonna happen.
Did not know that was happening at all.
We won't wear them tonight.
Yeah, that's better. So, how you doing, man?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
What's
good.
going on?
Oh, not much, man. Sorry about that, guys.
Marine Mark says, I came to say hi. Got to go back to work. Have a good one. Cheers, Mark.
Marine Mark, how you going?
Picture, no sound. Yay, all good. Please talk a little louder and clearer. Then Jess says it's all good. Jimmy T says, hi, everyone. Few people. Oh, man, there's some stuff there that we're going to have to read by the looks of it. Some stats. Happy salutations, Rob, big man says. Australia Prime Minister earns 564k. Opposition Leader 411k. Defence Minister 1 million. Australian Federal Police Chief 720k. Average MP equals 211k. Average wage is 31k. Well, I had a stat before. I was talking to my dad about it. Apparently, if you earn $180,000 taxable income or more, you are in the top 5% earners in the country.
Wow.
And from what Rob has just written, it's like, are 3% of that politicians? Because look what he wrote. They're all over 180,000, every single one of those stats. The average MP is 211. That's over 180.
Yeah.
So they're over the top 5%.
Yeah, of course.
And then you got to factor in, I said, AFL, you know, there's athletes that make over 180 grand a year.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It is, but look, guys, welcome to the HFD podcast. We haven't really done an intro,
No,
but
we haven't.
welcome to the HFD podcast, the best podcast in the land. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll get to all your
We'll get to them
all
all.
the chats.
Hi, everyone. Jimmy T says. Like I said, Jess is there. Hi, Jess. Paused. Back. Is everything back? No, it's there. We're
Paused.
watching it.
We're paused now. Oh, we're definitely paused. We were paused. Or maybe I'm not pressing.
Maybe just needed to reconnect. I don't know. Should be there. We're back. I think we're there.
We're not paused?
No, because I'm looking at it. Johnny G says, hi, HFD fan. I'm watching it on the TV.
Yes, it's all good. No, I was paused on here. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Johnny's there. Jimmy's there. Hess is there. Rob's there. Marine Mark is there. Just says, yo. Back to John.
Yo.
Yo, yo.
This is a big night, man. Big night in ripping the government a new asshole.
Well, some of those stats that we already read are ridiculous. Question for Chris. Why would Weagles fans sell their merchandise? So fickle.
They're selling the merchandise?
What do you mean? They've bought it and then selling it because they're upset?
Is that what they're doing?
I have no idea.
You might have to ask GT23 on that one.
When GT comes in, ask him.
I do know that they're trying to boycott. Their fans are trying to boycott the game this week because they're so pissed off. But isn't this when you have to like unite?
Be a true fan.
Yeah.
I was saying this to him before. Every club goes through this. And they can say, oh, no, they don't. They do, man.
We went through it.
Port went through it. Crows got beat by 170 points by Melbourne or something one time. And then
Oh, not 170.
they got beaten by 135 by North Melbourne. I remember it. Melbourne kicked 235 points against us.
Did they?
Something like that. Like, we got thumped by them, man.
I don't think 230. But
Dude, it was over 200. They
I know.
thumped us.
Anyway, what they're gonna do is just support. This is when the supporters need to support their team. This is when they really need them. You know.
Hence why I say it to you. I've said it to John. Whatever. Footy is made for this to happen. That's why there's a draw. It's not like soccer. Every team has its up and it has its down.
Yeah, correct.
They won a flag fucking not long ago. So
Correct.
get over it.
Correct. But welcome to the show, guys. I hope you like the new graphics we got on the screen.
We did well.
It looks wild.
Oh, we did well. We did well.
But how you been, man?
I've been good, man. You?
Good. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good.
Vote 1 HFD. Yes, vote 1.
Vote 1 HFD.
That's
GC
it.
says, what a legend.
Do you guys like that? All the comments we're getting, we're very in sync with you guys.
Yeah.
Only like 4 seconds delayed.
We fixed the latency up, which, you could change in that. So,
Yeah.
listen, bear with us. We try to read it as quick as we can, but it should be in sync with everything. So,
That is good, but
yeah, like if you're new to the channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch how slow it is.
yeah, why is that?
I think they want me to upgrade to Windows 11. I haven't done it yet.
Oh, that could be the reason.
Man City dropped to Div 3 for fuck's sake. I still supported them. But I don't believe him because Man City don't have fans.
Well,
So
he's a fan.
I don't know about that. I reckon it's a charade.
What, Gerard?
Anyway, off the sport. What's the topic?
Well, look, I know like the actual topic that we did choose sounds a bit confusing. And what was it again? It's called do politicians make what they earn? Now that's a bit of a riddle, isn't it? Like,
Little bit.
well, when I read that, I was like, that doesn't make sense, but like kind of does. And
Yeah,
doesn't.
it doesn't matter. In the end, we're talking about
Well,
talking about
do
politicians' pay. Are they overpaid? Are they worth their
Pretty
money?
much.
However you want to put it. Let's get into it.
Pretty much. That's the deal. Like, definitely, to me, they're definitely overpaid. Like, I've got the average here, guys. Like, or what they get paid.
Before you talk about that, what we'll do is we're going to bring up this video. Chris showed me this video, and this is what got us thinking, man, politicians are just
Yeah, watch this video, guys.
fucking lame.
It
It
goes
goes for what?
It goes to 4 minutes,
All
so
right.
bear with us.
We're going to put it up. And
But
we're gonna
this is
mute
the
up.
reason. This is what we saw this on TikTok. I'm not sure who he is, but this guy knows what he's talking about and made us want to do this topic. So
Rob said, swap earn with make.
Huh?
And then it makes sense, the title.
oh
So swap those two words around. We'll fix that next time.
yeah,
We'll fix it in due course.
let's
when we
probably
put it
go.
back up.
Let's probably go to those room, man.
But we're going to bring this up for you guys, so just watch this.
What sort of government is it that can't guarantee a cent, a single cent, for public and affordable housing, but can guarantee $254 billion for everyone in this place to get $9,000 extra a year off on tax. They can guarantee $41 billion for fossil fuel subsidies. They can guarantee $16 billion in tax concessions for property investors, but they can't guarantee a cent for public and affordable housing in the middle of the worst housing crisis we have seen in generations. A Labor member over there just before told me to grow up. Grow up. And if you think that your strategy is to tell everyone in this country it's immature to think that in one of the wealthiest countries in the world we can't put a roof over everyone's head, if you think it's a strategy to call people immature because we think it's wrong that you're raising more money from charging interest on student debt than you are from raising taxes on gas corporations, if you think it's a good strategy to tell everyone in this country that it's immature to expect that while politicians in this place are about to get a $9,000 extra a year off on their tax, we think no one in this country should be forced to live on poverty payments. How dare you? How dare you? And the strategy that you resort to is lying to the Australian public. Now, if you're watching at home, here's the strategy that they're deploying. Here's the strategy they're deploying. They are trying to crush your hope. They are trying to crush your hope. What they are trying to do to you right now is to say this is all you can hope for. And if you hope for anything else, and if anyone comes out and says, you know what, when you can find $4.2 billion for a surplus, maybe we should be spending $5 billion a year on public and affordable housing, you'll get attacked for it. They are trying to bash you down until there is nothing left for you to hope for. But you know what? The reality is that the reason they're doing it is not for technical or policy reasons. There's not actually any reason we couldn't tax big corporations and make sure we build enough public and affordable housing in this country. The private construction industry is in decline. We could be using those skills and construction materials to build public and affordable housing. We could be freezing rent increases, the same that countries around the world have done and Australia has done before. We could do that. But the reason they don't want to do it is because really they're on the side of the banks and property developers who make enormous profits in this country. Here's the deal. In this budget, they're guaranteeing money for property developers and tax concessions to build apartments that when Mirvac built them, Mirvac, by the way, the outgoing CEO of Mirvac, if you're wondering, is also the person they're appointing ahead of their National Supply and Affordability Council. What a sick joke. Anyway, they charged for those apartments 20% above market rent. Above market rent. Above market rent. Well, guess what? No one in this country is going to take that for much longer. And if you think your strategy is to yell and abuse and attack anyone who asks for more, if your strategy is that, and listen to that, you've got another thing coming, because there's enough people in this country now who are screwed over by a political system that snarls and attacks anyone who asks for more, while we've just seen the banks record tens of billions of dollars in profit. If anyone thinks that's normal, and if you're going to go around and call the Greens radicals for suggesting that in a wealthy country like this, the fact that the banks are making billions of dollars in profit while the government can't guarantee a cent for public and affordable housing is moderate, you've got an absolute another thing coming. The only radicals in this place are the ones who think doing that is sustainable. The only radicals in this place are the ones who think that it's okay to give yourselves $9,000 extra a year off on your tax while telling people they have to live on $52 a day. What a sick joke. We had someone come into our office, a woman who had just had her rent jacked up by $120 a week. $120 a week, and this person is on Centrelink payments, unemployed long-term because of a debilitating heart condition, but unable to get on DSP. After rent, bills and food, he literally did not have the money to pay the $70 train trip to get home to be with her. When my team told him we'd transfer him $100 immediately so he could book the ticket straight away and buy some food for the trip, he broke down weeping. He spent 2 full days desperately pleading with Centrelink to give him an urgent payment. And you stand here and you think that it's good enough to give yourselves tax cuts while this is happening to people in this country. How dare you?
Okay.
There you go, guys. So,
well, I'll read some of the comments out, man, before we get into it. So, because obviously we couldn't read them. Yeah, I saw this. It's incredible. Rob says. Jess says, I saw this. This MP will be outed by the Boys Club, PDQ. I'm not sure what PDQ is, but Rob says, what's this MP's name? I'm not sure. This dude is on the money. The moment says, the moment, how you doing? And he goes, loved that.
the moment, how you going?
He's champion. And he said, loved it. So,
Yeah, no, I was just yeah, that guy. Yeah, when I watched that, I was like, dude, I'm voting for this
Well, you
bloke.
know what it is.
Let me know who he is. I'm voting
You
for
know
him.
what it is about that guy is, right? He starts crying in
Yeah.
Parliament House. All other politicians will be like they don't want to show weakness. They consider that weakness. No other politician would cry like that in Parliament House.
No.
And he was crying, because you could
100%.
tell he actually gave a shit
Yeah,
about
yeah,
what
he
he was talking about.
He did.
That they're giving themselves $9,000 off on tax.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking please.
Well,
Oh, pretty damn quick, Rob was saying. Rob was using acronyms. Pretty damn quick, PDQ.
Oh yeah, they will because
Yeah,
they're a boys.
100%.
It's all a boys' club.
Yeah. And Moment says, cheers, gents. No worries, man. You're a legend.
Well, basically,
So you got some stats you want to read out, you said?
I did.
Well, I read that while you're looking for it. I read that one. I said that one to you earlier
So
about the top income earners.
Yeah, so high income earners, right, $200,000 a year, earning $200,000 a year, are set to score a $9,000 tax cut next year. But you wouldn't, and the giant secret is the budget was the $69 billion that the Treasurer Jim Charles is set to shovel into the pockets of high income earners over the next 4 years. So, like, basically, if you're making $200K a year, right, you're getting an extra, like, you're saving $9,000 on your tax.
And we already said before, making that much money puts you in the top 5% earners in the country.
Yeah. So basically, what they're saying is we're making the richer richer,
It's ridiculous.
and the poorer. And you know how before we're getting the stimulus packet, the
Yeah,
$1,000.
Yeah.
That's gone now.
Yeah.
So pretty much what they're saying to you is go work more.
Yeah.
Go work more. Live with your parents. Don't live at your home anymore.
Yeah,
Go
they give
live
me
with
a
your
break.
parents. That's what they're trying to say to you.
Johnny G says, I'm a landlord and the rates are forcing me to put my rent up. Am I the bad guy? Was that the only reason you're putting your rent up? I don't think
Well,
so.
you gotta-
I
I mean,
don't think you're the bad guy.
I think if you can afford, if you're well off, if you're rich and you got all these properties,
Yeah, that's
why
different.
should-
Like John is,
but John's
John
not.
is,
So
that
you're
house is
not.
getting paid off by rent.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's
So if you're
completely
struggling,
different
and you're struggling, you're not the bad guy.
Well, you're
But-
not going to get rent for a property that doesn't cover your loan and your rates, are you?
No.
You're going to get rent
No,
and you're going
but-
to make some money on it.
But the people should understand that. Like,
Of course they do.
if everything's going up, then rents have to go up. Unfortunately, that's the fuck thing about it. So, and people are struggling. So, but these politicians aren't. These 200, they're the ones that are getting the 200,000 plus a year. I got the stats here. Where is it?
LVR, John G. Yes, you are the bad guy. What's LVR? Rob, man, you got to type these proper words in, man. We don't know what you're talking
Look
about.
at this. Senators and members receive an annual allowance by way of basic salary of $211,000 a year.
Yeah, well, that's what Rob said.
What do they do, man? Seriously, what do these guys do that warrants them to get a salary that much?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's all
agree.
taxpayer money, and these MPs are getting that. What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And
Kidding me?
isn't it like true? Like if you're prime minister, the minute you're not prime minister, you get 300 grand a year, like pension for the rest of your life. How the fuck does that work?
How does that work, man? How does that work?
I haven't put it up in 3 years because the rates were low, and I'm not greedy. Banks are forcing me.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah,
You know, if you're just a average income earner and you've got a property and you renting
Yeah.
it out like John has,
yeah,
and you're struggling to meet your
yeah.
mortgage, then you have to, man. Unfortunately, the banks are forcing you, and that's the bullshit thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do you do, man? What
Remember,
what can you
federal
do?
government staff get 15% superannuation. Corporation employees 11%. That's what Rob said. See my CEO. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't get to read it. Let me read what Rob said about the CEO stats. Yeah,
So
I'll
they-
get it.
so-
One second, I'll get it.
So they get 15%.
To 300 CEOs in top 300 CEOs in Australia earn on average 2.7 million each. I can't reconcile that, Rob said. What did Rob say when he meant about John there? LVR, John G, yes, you are the bad guy. What does that mean? Did you misspell something?
I don't know. But you know what pisses me off? When the federal bank guy comes out, what's his name? Lowe, whatever his name is?
I don't know. You were
He
telling me
comes out,
about that.
I said that last week. He comes out and goes, guys, look, guys, Australians are just going to have to do it tough this year.
Don't,
like, what?
Don't imitate the voice, man.
Guys, you're going to have to do it tough. And you're going to have to go and get a second job, live with your parents, you know, but you're going to do it tough for a few years. In the meantime, this guy's getting paid $1 million plus a year.
Yeah.
How about you come and work in my shoes, and I'll take over your job for 1 month and see how you feel, mate. Let's see how you go.
At the moment, ETM, I'm going to call him. I love him. ETM, the legend, says the only thing politicians have never disagreed with, and you can check this, is giving themselves a pay rise and sweet pensions for life. Both Labor and Libs have never argued about this. Oh, loan value ratio. John G borrowed too much and forces the tenant to pay the rate increases. That's what bad landlords do.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't think it's not his fault. It's just...
Yeah, but at the moment, like, it's because of the interest rate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because the interest rates are going up.
At the
so
time,
high,
that's what he's saying. He didn't need to, but he's had to do it now.
Yeah.
Because of rates and that.
That's what I think.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. A lot of people have borrowed. The problem is, like, interest rates were so low for so long, people were just crazily buying a lot of stuff now. Like before, buying like really high loans.
Yeah.
And now what's happened is it's all gone up, and people can't afford to repay their loans. And you know what the crazy thing is? Fixed loans are all coming off fixed now. Next 6 months to a year. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next year or so to see how many people, or like you watch the property market, how many people are going to be selling their houses because they won't be able to service their loans. Yeah, there'll be so many houses on the market. You watch.
Yeah, of course.
You watch because people won't be able to pay their loans. So
Jess is laughing. Rob says ETM correct. MPs make legislations for economies they don't live in. Very true. I was thinking that is a version, Jess says.
So what do we do? Like, you can't even do anything about this, can you? Like, there's nothing much you can do.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
What can you do? I've stayed way below market value rent for years, and I'm putting it up. Still 60 below market value. You don't know what you're talking about, John says.
Oh, there you go.
Politicians make friends with CEOs of multinationals and get paid handsomely. They get so many perks. Catch, that's interesting. Passing on rate rises to renters not talked about. Everyone's having people not happy about it, obviously.
No. People aren't happy, man.
Yeah.
So.
But like you said, what do you do about it?
Dude, the only way you can ever fix this is like all these politicians go to jail and you start fresh. That's what needs to happen. Or a new political party has to come in that fixes up the mess. It's just a big mess.
Well, every time we're talking about politicians, what do I say to you? And you laughed. I said,
never trust a politician.
I said, Obi-Wan told Anakin, never trust a politician. Anakin trusted him. And the whole universe, not just the world, went to shit.
Yeah.
So never trust a fucking politician. They're full of shit.
I think they...
100% correct, Andreas, Rob said.
Like, you know how you said the other day, like, a politician, when they first start out, they probably start out to be, you know,
I said to you, like, let's say United States of America, right? A kid, I don't know, he's young, dreams of being the president of the United States, right?
Yeah.
His dream is to do good things, but by the time him or her, because, you know, they're trying to be president, becomes president or prime minister, by the time they get there, they're so corrupted, they're just shit.
Yeah.
They go into it thinking they're going to do good.
Yeah.
But by the time they get there, they're just so corrupt, it's fucked.
Well,
George Lucas did tell us, ETM, big time. Interest is tax deductible, JG. You don't have to pass on all of it unless you need to.
There you go.
Listen, I'm no financial expert. I don't, you know.
Well, you know how we say we live in a democracy, right?
No. Where?
Well, that's what they say, right? This is a democracy, right? But when you vote someone in, they will say, "Oh yeah, we're going to do this, right? This," and then what happens is they don't keep their promises,
Yeah.
right? So then it's like a dictatorship. They do whatever they want.
Of course they do.
But it comes under the banner. It comes under the banner democracy, but it's not really.
Yeah, of course.
Not really,
Of course.
is it? Because they can do whatever they want. We don't. How many stuff do they pass through Parliament that we've got no
It's
say
fucking
on?
ridiculous. Jess says, cancel politicians.
Yeah,
New
100%.
system. Power is Hess.
Well, power's good. Go to power. But
Nah, but do you know what I mean? Like, she's right. Like, that's what they do. They get in there and they get so greedy of power,
They do.
money. How much more money do you fucking want, man?
They're
Like,
getting
why?
$200,000 plus a year.
No, but why do you need to have $9,000 off on tax when you make so much fucking money?
Exactly.
What is that? Not what difference is that $9,000 going to make to you? Please tell me.
And you know what they're doing now? Like, say now, all right, they said in 5 years' time, 1.5 million immigrants are coming to Australia. Now we've got a housing crisis on our hands.
I know, and they're bringing
right?
more people here.
Now I'm nothing. I've got nothing against immigrants coming.
You mean
our
parents
we
are
are immigrants.
We are
man. Like,
immigrants.
we can't
Exactly.
nothing against that. But what I'm saying, you choose your times to bring them in. You're bringing them in on a time when there's a housing crisis. Where are you going to put these people?
Yeah.
Where are you going to find jobs? Where are these jobs going to come from?
Rob says, Chris, here's the message. If one of your children can lie without detection, can manipulate others, get them into politics. In other words, just saying politicians are full of shit.
100%.
Manipulating. A politician should be everything that typical politicians aren't. I agree with that, by Jess. What everything a politician is, they should be the fucking complete opposite.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, they need to crash the system and bring in a recession, or our dollar will be worth nothing, John says.
Well, that's what they're trying. What they're trying to do now, I feel, is like we're the middle class, right?
Yeah.
We're middle class.
Yeah.
We're not rich. We're not poor.
Yeah.
They're trying to cripple the middle class.
Of course.
So then there's a really rich.
Yeah, of
and
course.
there's a poor.
They want
That's what they're trying
they
to
want
do.
us to be like other countries. Like that's what it's like in like India and stuff
Yeah,
like
'cause
that.
then you got more control.
Of course.
Well, it's all about control.
This is where the MP is correct. Why do we have a housing crisis? What? We don't have enough space? I know. Australia. How much space is there?
There's heaps of space.
And there's a housing crisis?
There is.
How? Go build a house
Because
out a kilometre out that way, and then
because they're not spending money on that, bro.
Oh my god!
They're not spending money on that. They're spending money on other shit.
So
What he
dumb.
said.
When you think about it, it's so dumb. It's so.
But they want They're trying to get 1.5 million.
It's why they hate crypto. Johnny said, 100%.
That's why they hate
Yeah,
crypto.
of course it is.
That's right. And you know what's funny now? If you want really to be decentralized and not be in the banking system, you can.
Yeah,
You can. There's
to a
ways to
degree.
do it.
Yeah.
There's ways to be decentralized. And people are doing it now. And then they don't have to answer to any banks. So, you don't have to worry about interest rates. You don't have to worry about it because they're decentralized.
Yeah.
It's a brand new thing though. And people are skeptical about it. But
Everyone's
it's
skeptical
more,
of new
I reckon
things.
it's more risky to have your stuff in a bank than to be decentralized. That's
What
my
we
opinion.
need here is more partisan people to fight all those politicians and show them that Australians care about the economy and everything else that matters. Andrea says.
Yeah. I love this country, right? I was born here. I love it, right? But these politicians and their rules and the way they're making it, it sucks, man.
Well, so
You
remember
know,
we
it
talked.
fucking sucks.
Remember we talked about this. Remember when we had Forex on, and I said to him, I said, "Can I ask you a question?" Because we were talking about America.
Yeah.
I said, "Is America really still the land of opportunity?
Well, I was
Is
surprised.
Australia like that? Can you come here and work
you
like?"
can. There's opportunities here, right? There's opportunities to make something of yourself here. There is.
Yeah.
Right? But it's fucking hard, man. It's not easy. Like, we're trying to monetize this channel. It's fucking hard.
It's hard, bro.
It's hard. It's not, you got to work your ass off
It's hard.
to do it, right? And that's the thing. And a lot of people here are lazy. There's a lot of lazy people here.
100%.
Heaps of lazy people,
100%.
and everyone wants handouts.
100%.
I'm not saying for the government to hand out to everything. I'm saying see where the help is needed.
Yeah.
Help your people first.
Financial institutions, banks, superannuation, and insurance companies are a major part of the problem. 100%. Unfortunately, here in Australia, we take it on the chin and say she'll be right.
That's
mate.
and that's
Mate,
that's
see-
the big problem.
See, and it's funny. Andreas as everyone knows, that's my dad.
Yeah.
Typing. Here's a person that's born in another country, you know, saying that, like, and that's what we're like that here, aren't we? Are we too laid back in Australia?
We are, man.
Like,
no
do
one,
we
no one
take these
cares,
guys
man.
on? Like, yeah. Adelaide, Sydney, and Melbourne are in top 12 of most livable cities. Humans are greedy idiots. The world is in a disgraceful place. We need Mother Nature to take over and someone who cares about humanity, people, care, not valuing power, greed, corruption. It's disgusting at the moment.
See, they look getting.
Jess is spot on there.
Yeah,
isn't she?
she's spot on. But
Spot
going
on.
back to like Rob's thing, Adelaide, Sydney, and Melbourne, top 12. What,
Who tells you that,
Who's
though?
telling us this bullshit,
Yeah,
man?
them.
Don't believe that shit. Like, yes, it's a nice place to live. You can walk in the streets and there's beautiful greenery everywhere. But man, you're getting fucked over by the fucking government.
I wouldn't.
So why is it the best livable? Yeah, you can.
I don't know, like-
how hard, man. I know people that are fucking struggling. How is it livable?
I don't know. Like, my dad goes to Sydney to visit my cousins, but I hate Sydney.
It's shit there, man. It's
never
fucking
live-
shit.
I would never live in Sydney,
Shit.
mate.
Melbourne, I like Melbourne.
I love Melbourne.
But it's fucking expensive.
No, but you know what the thing is? I tell you about Melbourne. I say it to Jess, right? I go into Melbourne City, right? And everything looks immaculate, right?
Yeah.
The second you drive out about a kilometre to the suburbs,
Shit.
the grass is up here
Yeah, I know.
and everything looks shit.
Yeah, I know.
So why? They make the city look good.
Yeah.
So all the tourists see, oh, this looks amazing. Are the suburbs fucking good? They don't look good.
No, it's like Sydney.
Yeah.
You drive a kilometre out of the city, it's gross.
Yeah, but Chris, if you're sick, the hospital will take you in. Try that in America with no
Yeah, I'm not
insurance.
saying America's any better. I'm not saying
America's shit.
And Medicare's probably the only good thing about Australia. Yes, I understand that. But there's a lot of a lot of hardships here, man.
Yeah,
A
but
lot
what
of
I'm saying
hardships.
is, like, John, I don't know. I'll ask. Don't just compare it to America, though. What about, is England like that?
I think everywhere's fucked.
No, but is England like
there's a lot
that,
of
like
places.
with the health system? I'm just asking. I don't know.
It's-
Like, is that the only thing that we hang on to here in Australia?
Well, you know, you got the health system, right? Yeah, but like, you know, you still like if you're not on private health cover, you still if you got a bloody knee reconstruction you need doing, you still got to wait 2-3 years to get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Medicare doesn't cover everything.
Well, what I'm saying is, do we hang on to that one thing? Like, I've said that, exactly what John said there. Oh, fucking go to a hospital in another country. Like, do we hang on to that one little thing like it makes our country so fucking good?
Yeah, that's what they hang on to.
Everything else is so shit.
It's not that. Look, I'm not saying I don't love Australia. I love it here. I do, but like, I'm not saying it's shit. But like, it's not as good as they make it out
Yeah.
to be.
I'll
You know what
read-
I mean? Like,
Agreed,
it's so fucking
Chris.
expensive.
Electricity in South Australia is one of the highest in the world. Agreed, KP. The assessment must be CBDs only on a good day, like I was saying about Melbourne. We pay top dollar for electricity when we shouldn't be. We pay top dollar for the worst internet. LOL, I could go on. That's nothing. 100%.
Well, you just got the best internet right now.
Just today.
And it took years, bro.
What-
Talk about
No, listen,
that
yeah,
shit.
so we need Reeves. UK health system is also in the toilet, Rob said. There you go. See, I don't know that. All right, this is the example I was going to give. Everyone's old enough to remember Kevin Rudd.
Yeah.
And what was the saying when Kevin Rudd got in? Kevin 07.
Kevin
And
07, I
maybe
remember
Rob
that.
can tell us.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much money did they say they were going to spend on the NBN to give everyone fiber to the premises? I think it was 43 billion.
They said it
They ended up spending triple, I
was
think.
going to be a lot.
Yeah. They ended up spending triple, I think, or
Yeah,
double,
yeah.
right? 16 years later, just got fiber to the premises today.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you had to organize it
You get
yourself.
yeah.
Organize it yourself, even though they come and did it.
I want to check if mine.
Yeah, but you know why? You know why they want you to check? Because I guarantee you, in 2 years, I was saying it to my dad, all those elderly people that don't know how to check, they pass away in a couple of years, their houses get sold. People are like, fuck, I don't have fiber to the premises here. They'll go, oh, you got to pay for it now. You got to pay for the upgrade.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
do
crazy,
it. 100% they will.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My
Yeah.
internet is Hess, John said.
Oh, it is, because every time we go live, it's shit.
We just
Well,
got
not-
fiber
yeah,
to the premises today, John. Kevin 07, for fuck's sake.
07.
16 years ago, man. Do you know how old were you?
Trust me, man.
Dude.
I always keep 07 in my back of my mind
Chris.
because I don't really think about it.
Chris, I'm almost 40 years. I'm 38.
Yeah, so that's
I was fucking 22, man.
yeah.
But what the fuck? When
I
you
was-
actually,
I was like 20.
yeah, when you actually break it down, I was only just voting. I probably
Yeah.
only voted for my first election. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Hi,
pretty
KP and Chris C. And how are you guys and everyone on the live chat? Zakal in the fucking house.
Zakal,
champion.
how are you, man?
And yeah, John said my internet house. Politicians are selling our facilities to multinationals,
Yes.
i.e. AGL, Andrea said.
This is what I think the Australian government is, right?
Sorry, I'll read that one before we miss it. In the US, medically, they have to pay for everything. There is no free healthcare for it. Yeah.
I reckon the government's not even government. I think they're a business.
100% they are.
They're not even it's not even a real government. I reckon they're a business, and that's why they do all these deals. Because they're not for the people.
Dude.
If it was for the people, right? We wouldn't have. They're digging up fossil fuels that it's on our earth, and they want us to pay top dollar for it.
I love Greece, but I couldn't live there, John says. But John, I always say this to people. People say it to me about Greece and Cyprus.
Why couldn't you live there?
You've only holidayed there, mate. You don't know what it's like to live there. My dad has moved from Cyprus, and he says, I love holidaying in Cyprus, but I wouldn't fucking go back and live there. Because we know what it's like to holiday there. Try go get a job in Greece and Cyprus.
Oh yeah, of
and
course.
shit.
But if you had disposable income coming in all the time, you could live anywhere.
Yeah, but that's
Doesn't
different.
matter.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you've got income coming in, it doesn't matter where you live.
Yeah.
If you can live. It's about income.
Yeah, of course.
That's what it's about. If you've got income, you could go live 6 months in Greece, no worries, and you can come back and you got it doesn't matter, man.
Not only federal but state politics too. 100% Andreas Rob.
Oh yeah, of course, man. I mean, look what they did, man. They locked us up for a fucking virus.
Would you rather live in Greece or Australia?
Look, I went to Greece in 2004. I got homesick, man.
Yeah.
So I got home. So I love it here. But look, man, if I had disposable income coming in,
I'm just asking the question
maybe I could do 6
because I
months there,
always,
6 months here.
you know what, in our community, the Greek community, right? I've got so many Greek friends and that, and they're like, oh, man, and they talk about Greece like it's their motherland, and they're like, I'll go live there, you know, but like, would they actually go live there?
I love it here.
That's what I'm asking you.
To me, I'm not someone that is stuck somewhere. Like, you know, some people like Amanda, right? She's the kind of person that she loves it like where she is.
Yeah.
Right? Me, I can go anywhere. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'll still miss it. I'll still miss my house and still miss my home. But like, I could go live in Greece for a year. I wouldn't care. I could do it.
Yeah.
I'll still miss it. Like I lived in Perth.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, Perth's not a different country, but it's far away enough. Like I didn't miss Adelaide, but like I was there for 6 years. But it doesn't bother me, man. Yeah. Like, you know, it bothers some people.
Yeah, of course. Our premier is a legend, John said.
Why is he a legend?
Wait.
What's he done? What's he done, though?
Sellers come to the market soon. Sad times ahead. Already taking calls. Interest rates rising. Government and RBA not working together to ease the plan. And Jimmy's a real estate agent saying, you know.
Why is the premier a legend? Like, he hasn't stopped ramping. So there's still people waiting in hospitals.
What's his name? Peter Malaka.
Yeah.
Peter Malaka.
What's he done? Like, all right, he bought sporting events. Who gives a shit about sporting? Dude, you know what pisses me off? I'll tell you what pisses me off. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no, but listen, John has put an LOL there, so he's like laughing. Kevin Rudd helped Australia in 2008 when the world had a recession. Zakal was saying. I don't know. Listen, Italians did that as long as I can remember. They'll bag Australia, praise Italy, then when pushed, change their tune. That's what I'm saying. I've got so many Greeks that are like, I'd go to the motherland, this, that. And it's like, but would you? And these are guys that are not born there. My dad would. But your dad's born there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's born there.
That's the difference.
Yeah, he would.
I'm talking about guys our age that act like...
Oh, no.
You know those... we've all got those Greek friends. And those Italian friends that are like, oh, you know, they act...
It's hard to adapt.
No, but you know, like they act like that country is their motherland. You're born in Australia, man.
Yeah, of course.
Australia gave you life.
I don't know. I always consider Australia home for me. Yeah. I always will.
Yeah.
I'm just sad. The state of it at the moment is sad.
I'll never forget Olsen selling Etsa, the gas company.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'll read it because it disappeared. I'll never forget Olsen selling Etsa, the gas company, SA Water, and the tab, for fuck's sake. And I was in the public service then, Andreas said. Agrees, Zakal Rob said. Andreas, 100%. That started the problem. That's super useful, John. Ha! Jess is saying about the sporting events. And then Jess says, mate, I'd live in Italy. And then John says, "Come on, Hess, you love sports." And
Look,
with the coin that he knows, she does not love sports.
Look, I love sports, and yeah,
She's laughing.
he's done well in that regard. But like, there's a lot of issues he hasn't done anything.
Dude, what sporting events has he brought to here? To Adelaide?
He bought the Clipsal back, but no one gives a fuck about the Clipsal.
Exactly. What's he bought here? Tell me.
I don't know. Ask John.
I'm asking, what sporting events has he bought here?
Biggest sport gather round.
Oh my fucking god! The biggest sporting event that happens in Adelaide is AFL, and it's already here.
Yeah, I know.
So there's fuck him.
Oh no, he hasn't done like there's still big problems here, man. There's still huge problems, and look, dude, you're talking about sporting events. You know what pissed me off of the day? Taylor Swift's coming, right? And you know what everyone's worried about is getting their fucking Taylor Swift tickets. But there's, supposedly everyone's fucking, not got any money, and all these dickheads trying to get front row tickets to the Taylor Swift. Like, fuck, like.
I agree.
And you know what? And you know what the guy said? The you know what the guy from the Federal Reserve said? He goes, "Oh, you guys shouldn't buy any tickets to that because we're in a recession and we're getting into a recession, so you shouldn't be able to afford that." It's like, what?
Leave my brother-in-law's boss alone, John says. No, fuck him.
It's all right. Just I'll clothesline him, man. I should go play footy to go against him and just like take him out. No, I won't do that. But anyway, it's just bullshit, man.
I've travelled to Greece and Cyprus. Agree with KP. Wouldn't live there. Only holiday. For sure, we are very lucky here. Now my novels. I've missed some chats, so I'm sorry. I've lived and worked in Sydney. Would move there tomorrow. See, Rob is completely different to me. I would never live in Sydney.
I would never. I didn't like it like I did in Melbourne.
Jess lived there for a bit and Jess hates it.
Everyone's different.
I'd live in Melbourne. 100%.
I'd love to go traveling, right?
Yeah.
You know what? If I found somewhere that I was going to be financially better, and if I knew that a government was going to help the people, I would consider moving there.
He had a lot of problems to start with, KP. Marshall left the state in disarray. When my dad calls me KP, it's so weird. But
yeah, he did. Marshall wasn't any better.
I'm not saying he was any better, but I don't give a fuck. He's a politician.
Yeah, but what's he done? What's he done though?
He's done fuck all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what has he like? What has he done better than
he's done?
Marshall?
What every other politician does.
Oh, yeah, Marshall stuffed up with the COVID, whatever it happened with the lockdowns and shit. But what is?
But listen, I didn't agree with lockdowns and shit, right? And I've said this to you before. But even the bloke in Melbourne, what were these politicians? They got ridiculed for it, but they'd never dealt with a pandemic before. What were they meant to fucking do? If they thought putting us in lockdown was... Because if they actually... Listen.
It wasn't them.
No, but what I'm saying is if they believed, whether you believe in COVID or not, right? If they believed there was this virus and they thought it was protecting us, can you blame them?
I blame the...
it's higher ups.
The health officers.
Of course.
They're taking advice from bloody health officers.
Exactly. So if these health people are telling... What's his name? Dan Andrews. If they're telling him, "Oi, your whole city is infected," and he goes, "Well, I'm locking it down," is it really his fault? It's the fucking health officials.
Yeah, it is.
100% it is.
Yeah, it is. Well, I always said that.
But then who cops it? He fucking copped it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Sydney was lame, Jess says. Sydney too busy for me, Johnny says. Fortini says, "Hey guys, Fortina in the house. Hey, catch. COVID was great. Worked from home and didn't have to work on weekends. Hey, Fortini, another... No,
yeah, I know, but it was all right for you, Jimmy. But a lot of people lost their businesses, man. It wasn't all right for a lot of people.
Do you know it made it?
You know what I mean?
It was so funny, right? Like at the start, and I'm going to be so completely honest about this. Since day one of COVID till now, I've never given a fuck about COVID.
Same,
right? On the day, Jess goes to me. I remember we locked down here, and I work. I'm gonna do home maintenance. Jess said to me straight out, "Are you going to go to work?" And I'm like, "Well, I got to." She's like, "What about COVID?" I'm like, "Fuck COVID. It's like the flu." I said I didn't care.
Yeah.
And I've been like that and then Jess stopped caring about it too because it was a farce, bro.
It was, man. It was ridiculous. I wish I never got the vax.
Yeah, my dad didn't worry about it. Like
it was It was like I feel like it was done deliberately because where we are now is because of those decisions.
But
made
what
3 years ago?
John says, I wish I never got the vax. Like, and listen, I got it right, but it didn't change anything for me.
Yeah, I know. But
I
some people say they're sick from it. I don't know.
Yeah, but John went in there so upset. I reckon he made himself sick. I told him that.
Yeah, maybe.
I know people that did that. They were so,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't think anyone should be coerced.
I agree.
To get a vax.
I 100% agree. 100% agree.
Yeah,
but in turn, what I turn around and say is, when we all got vaccinated for the flu when we were in school, no one gave a fuck.
I never got that.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Most people. You probably got vaccinated before you even knew, man.
I got vaccinated like when I was a young kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when we were like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Those vaccines. No, but they made our parents vaccinate us, and no one cared.
No.
So who gives a fuck? It's a vaccine.
I don't know. There was a lot.
It's because now the internet's telling you they're putting microchips in you and they're going to change your DNA. That's bullshit too.
Well,
they can't change your DNA.
Actually, there's studies being done and it actually does change your DNA.
And who the fuck done those studies?
A scientist.
You can't change your DNA, bro.
Oh, dude, you need to do the research and have a look.
It's bullshit.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. I can put an injection in you and you're not a Christopoulos anymore.
No. There's kind of mate,
mDNA and DNA is completely different.
No, it's mRNA.
Yeah, mRNA is not DNA.
No, I'm not saying it's DNA. It's DNA altering. You gotta do. They've done studies on it.
But who? They're just telling us, oh, we've done studies.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything.
Exactly my point.
You can say anything.
You can't change someone's DNA, bro. This is not a movie.
Well, I don't know.
It's not fucking.
Maybe you can.
It's not Face Off where it can just cut your face
I'm
off.
just telling you, man. Like there's stuff that we don't understand. It doesn't sound like it's possible.
I agree.
But it could be.
Yeah, no, it could be. Anything could be, but like
it doesn't sound possible.
If it was so bad, the 90% of the world population that got vaccinated would be dead, and they're not.
A lot of people are sick apparently, but I don't know if it's from that.
Apparently, they were sick anyway.
Well,
everyone was sick anyway.
Yeah,
like nothing is.
Well, a lot of people. There's been people that have been really sick from it. That's not to tell you. Some people like it's like anything, right? Like if say someone you're a smoker, it will affect you differently.
Exactly.
To someone else, same kind of thing with.
But that was the same thing with the vaccine 30 years ago for the flu. When we were kids, it was.
Yeah.
And everyone knew that because there was no internet. No one gave a fuck.
But this mRNA stuff, when they put it in, it's something different that we've never had before. That's why people were like, well, hold on a sec, do more tests on it before you want us to fucking take it. And they didn't. They just rushed it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I don't believe all that shit either. I don't believe their shit, and I don't believe that it can fucking change you. I'm not fucking Emperor Palpatine where I can clone myself with an injection and like change me.
I'm not saying it doesn't change you like that. I don't know how it does.
I'm not saying that, Footini. Just because it didn't make me sick doesn't mean it didn't make others sick.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not saying that. But I know for a fact that people were dying in Cyprus and they were paying them to say they died from the fucking COVID when they didn't.
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right?
Yeah, I know, but that's not the vaccine. That's something different.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That happened everywhere, though. Because you know why? Because they were getting money. That's how corrupt it was,
I've got a friend that is the biggest anti-vaxxer in the world.
Yeah.
Goes to protests, everything.
Right.
He begged me not to get the vaccine, said it was going to fuck me up, right? A week later, after I'd had the vaccine, he had a heart attack in front of me playing soccer.
Is he alive now?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah, but that's not because of the vaccine, though.
No, he didn't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said to him, well,
but
Chris...
That's not...
No, but I said, but Chris...
Freak.
No, but he was the one telling everyone we're going to have heart attacks if we had the vaccine.
Maybe he bought it on himself.
Fucking knows. That's what I'm saying. He was telling us all.
Yeah, no, but
he told me I wouldn't be able to play soccer anymore if I had the vaccine.
Oh, no, you can't say that.
He said, you're not going to be able to run around.
People were, look, in those days, like 3 years ago, people were in hysterics.
Dude, this was last year.
That's wrong. That's wrong information. But there are things that the vaccine's done to people that's been documented.
Fortune is saying maybe get people who have been affected. And I'm saying John got sick. Jess is saying my partner got sick. But you get sick from vaccines because they're putting something in you. So your body, whether anyone wants to agree with this or not, everyone's body has a different adverse effect. Chris, whether he wants to say it now or not, said to me he'd never felt better after the vaccine. You said that to me. Your exact words.
I didn't think I got it.
You go, I felt empowered.
That's because I didn't think I got it. I think it was placebo.
There you go.
That's what I think.
But
because nothing happened to me.
Nothing happened to me. I played soccer the next fucking
Well,
day,
maybe it
bro.
was placebo, bro.
Mate, it's because everyone's body reacts differently to foreign things. You can go have surgery, right? And listen, I'm no doctor, so you might want to believe me, you might not. But listen, you can go have surgery and then you can get an infection from the stitches because it's a foreign object in your body.
I know that.
But 100 other people might not get that infection.
I understand that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so what Putin is saying, get people that it affected them. It's just everyone's body reacts different to foreign objects.
Correct. But
That's it.
I know, but this vaccine was an mRNA, right? And that technology's never been used on humans.
I agree. I know
right?
that.
That kind of, and that's what the whole thing was about. And people were getting sick from it, like you said, but some people weren't.
100%.
Like what you're saying.
100%.
100%. I agree what you're saying.
Maria, hello, how are you? That's right. So we should be allowed to choose whether we want it or not lose that. No, I agree.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree
not
with
saying that in any way.
Yeah, I agree with
I'm
that
not
too.
saying any of that. I didn't want the vaccine.
Yeah. No,
I
didn't want it.
was forced to get it. And
Yeah, of course. A lot of people were, which is bullshit. And that's the thing that we don't like is we shouldn't be coerced to take something that they have not even trialed yet.
100%.
Like, they're not even trialing it. Like, if you don't want something, you shouldn't,
I agree
And
with all that, but I'm just saying in turn, do you know what I think made it worse for everyone? And everyone else that's on here, everyone might not agree with me, is fucking TikTok. All these fuckwits on TikTok telling us all this shit that they don't know fuck all either. They're going, this is this. Who are you? Just some guy on TikTok that's making up shit.
But then again, so like, you say about TikTok, but then I don't believe Channel 7 or Channel 9 or Channel
I don't
10
believe
either.
any of them. I don't believe any of
I
them.
don't believe anyone.
I don't believe the news.
Nah,
and I don't believe any of the social media.
I reckon
deals.
what you guys should do, believe us at HFD Media.
mRNA, is that a government department, Chris? Andrea says.
Could be.
I agree. I agree with what Putin is saying. I didn't want it, mate. I was forced to have it.
Yeah, same was I.
But,
So was I.
like, I would lie if I turned around and said anything in
But
my life.
they will say, oh no, we didn't force you. You could have taken. But it's like, well,
Bullshit.
I wouldn't have a job now. So this is where we're talking about the government. This is where they fuck you. And when you've got mortgages, they've got you by the balls, man. All right. So when they got you by the balls, they can do whatever they want, and that's the problem. And that's what happens when you're in debt. They got you by the balls. You become a slave. And you know what? They make you. They put it in your head, this slave mentality from when we go to school. Because what happens when you go to school, KP?
100%. You'd like,
When you go to school, you sit down in the classroom,
of course.
and you got to put your hand up and go, teacher. And if you gotta conform in the classroom,
Of
when
course.
you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta ask, mate. They've been brainwashing that slavery mentality from the beginning.
100%.
School and everything, and that's why everyone conforms, because we've got it in our heads. We grew up with it. That's why now everyone just goes with it, because you don't want to go against authority, because you've been doing it all your
100%.
life. And it's been everything that we've done in our lives is that, like,
Putin
school
says
to now.
we should have all stood up together and said no to the mandates. I agree. And we couldn't travel, Jess is saying, if you didn't get it. But the point I'm making is, and remember we said, how has the internet changed the world, right? The point I'm making is, when you were, like you said, 1 or 2 years old, when they told your parents, right?
Yeah.
You got to vaccinate this young boy, your parents didn't question it. They vaccinated you, is the point I'm making. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, back then, yeah.
Yeah, like we
I
didn't-
know.
That's how the world's changed.
Because the people believed in the system. Now
Exactly.
people are starting to go, no, stop.
Oh, 100%.
Because they can see the corruption.
Yeah, 100%.
And so you don't trust it as much as you used to.
Spot on, Chris. I don't think that all those interest rates should have gone up so much. We just follow America like little dogs.
100%. Glazes out.
100%. Oh, 100% glazes out.
I thought they were out.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought they were out.
Another billionaires that are just fucking lacing their
Look,
pockets.
I'm not
If the
trying
news
to...
stopped talking about people dying from COVID-19, Zakal says.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
Yeah, because the death rate, what I don't get about COVID was they showed us, there's a website you can go on to, Worldometer, and even when we were in the worst, they were saying it was the worst, the death rate, they were showing us was under 1%.
Exactly.
So how the fuck is that a
Why
pandemic?
are you locking us up for that? That's what I don't understand. They're
so,
saying that all these people are dying on the streets in China. It's the biggest bullshit ever. It's so much propaganda, and us people, we fucking bought it.
Of course.
And then they locked us up for nothing.
Of course.
And we allowed that.
Of course.
How do we allow it? Because we do not live in a democracy, ladies and gentlemen. We live in a fucking dictatorship that we think that we live in a democracy, but we don't.
No, but
if we did, then we would have a voice. There's no voice. The people don't have a voice. Only when you go to the voting booths and try and vote these fuckers in, and then they don't do what you want anyway.
Do you know when I go to the voting booth, I put a box there and I write my name and I put it in, so it just gets void.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And then Malakas come up to me and they're like, "Oh, every vote that doesn't count is a vote for the opposition." I don't give a fuck who's in.
Dude, it's fucking bullshit.
Because I'll tell you this, and anyone can fight me this till I die, mate. In my adult life, in my voting life, I've lived in Liberal and Labor.
Yeah.
And nothing has fucking changed in my whole adult life. My life hasn't been different no matter who's in.
Shit.
My life has not been any different no matter who's in.
Dude, they're all the same shit.
So,
it's all the same shit. And they just keep taxing you and putting more taxes on us. And they just keep fucking putting us down as much as they can.
Yeah. Chunky says, agree, Andreas. Too many increases. Bravo, Chris C. What about fucking KP, man?
Bravo.
She just bravos.
Oh, she's my sister, man.
She just bravos her brother.
The convo is
We
wild.
never experienced it before. Chunky footy, g'day, mate. Hello, catch. This convo is wild.
Yeah, well, you know, it has to. Like, I was scared to fucking talk about COVID 2 years ago. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why should you
we say as it is, and that's it. You know,
why
that's why these conversations have to happen.
Yeah, either way, our votes don't help. That's what I'm saying.
They don't help.
Doesn't matter.
No, nothing
It
helps.
means nothing.
That's what I'm saying. We don't live like, yeah, we think we live in a democracy, but do we?
No.
Do we? No, we don't. We can't say what we want. Like, if we said something wrong about the government and something wrong, we get locked up apparently.
100%.
If we go against what they're saying.
100%.
We go against the narrative.
Well, they put
What?
Are my comments being flagged?
No.
I don't. Unless they're not coming through, they're not being flagged. But
no,
they're not being flagged, Maria. Put them through again.
Unless there is like
Oh, you got to change it to live chat instead of top chat.
They're not coming up. Yeah, put it to Donald Trump.
Politics Hess. Donald Trump over all Australian prime ministers combined. Nah, I don't.
I think HFD should run for the next prime minister election. We should become an MP, man.
That's why I buy crypto. Fortini says. She'll be right, mate.
No, we don't.
That's what Andrea's saying. He says she'll be right, mate. I see your comments, Maria. Sorry, it's going so fast, Maria. If we've missed them, but just put them in again, and I'll
put them in again, Maria,
and I'll make sure I read it. Agree, Chris. We do not live in a democracy in practice. Keep chatting, Maria. Yeah, keep putting it in, and I'll get to them now.
No, we don't. We don't live in.
It's just flying. It's flying.
I agree with Rob.
Yeah,
I agree with Rob.
And
it's ridiculous, and there's nothing. Yeah, at the moment, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, who are we going to vote in next? Do you know what I mean? What, Donald Trump's coming back? What's he going to do? Like, he's just another puppet.
Mate.
They're all just there to distract us from something. Like this submarine bullshit. It's a big distraction. I'm telling you now. That submarine thing, distraction. I'm telling you now from something.
I love how they're trying to tell us I got to care about this submersible. Listen, I don't like the fact that anyone has died, whatever, if they have. But these are millionaires that chose to go in this submersible.
Have you seen it? It's like a little fucking tube thing they went into. It's
I
like,
know, man.
How the heck would you go on that?
Chunky, wow. Trump, really? A giant version of a troll doll. Vote Satoshi, Fortini says.
Who's that?
If I was in charge, I would make all pies and chips at the footy free.
Well, that would be, that would help.
Well, pies are going to be obsolete soon, man, because apparently the sales of them are like terrible. At the pie.
Oh, well, they have to.
No, apparently people just don't buy them anymore.
I love pies.
Like fantails are done.
I know it's sad.
But apparently people don't buy pies anymore.
You know what's
facts, Chris Hess says.
When you go to a supermarket, right? You see the corruption in there already, right? You go into a supermarket, what do you see? You see the shit food, like all on sale, $1 candy bars.
Yeah, no.
Like chips, actually chips are expensive now.
Of course.
But like all this shit food is fucking so cheap. All your good food, right?
I know.
All your good food that is good for you and it's wholesome for you It's fucking through the roof.
So then what does
Right?
it matter that they give us healthcare if they're just trying to send
Exactly.
us there?
So you imagine, right? You have a mother that's a single mum with 3 kids. Do you think she's gonna go and get the fucking best food that's worth a lot of money, or she's gonna get the shit?
Yeah.
She's gonna get the shit because she can't afford it. So these dickheads that are making the $200,000, fucking go see what this lady's doing and have a look exactly how they live. You fucking dickheads, and fucking give us back our money. That's what pisses me off.
All right.
And they're making this dickhead's making $1 million a year.
I'll read a few things here. Satoshi is the founder of Bitcoin. Did some research on the submersible. They were constantly fixing problems before. I'm not going to read Chunky's comment. That's a terrible comment, bro. I think Chris has graduated to real parent. I'm not surprised when you go and buy a pie for $8 or $10. Give me a fucking break, Andrea says. Okay, Maria. Okay, guys, Maria is trying the word vaccine and it's being flagged. Typing the word. Okay, just...
Maybe it's on the settings.
Yeah, put it with a space or something. I don't know.
Just put VAX.
Agree 100%. Chris, Rob says, submarine focused last week. Meanwhile, children are bred to traffic for organs. No birth certificates. Makes sense. They don't allow abortions. Jess is saying, yeah, there you go. Like, and they want us to care about this submersible.
Exactly, man. There's all this shit happening There's all this shit happening, right, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That and they don't want us to know, so they bring a story like this to fucking life. Submarines, now this Taylor Swift bullshit. Of course, man. So, man, everyone's distracted.
Yeah.
I get distracted watching the footy because I love my footy, and we have to make sure we don't get too distracted because a lot of things happen and we're missing a lot of stuff, guys. That's what I'm telling you now.
Yeah. They're turning us into animals. They want strong to survive. Chunky, I'm going to tell you right now, man, this is our platform, and you're saying it was a good comment. I don't know if I'm the only one that saw it, but if you keep going, I'm going to ban you from HFD. So that's your last chance, bro, because I don't really care if you subscribe to us or not.
Yeah, you can.
Right?
Yeah, so don't say shit.
So if you want to say shit like that, do what you got to do, man. But you're going to be gone. But that's it. That's all I'm saying on that. Hey, guys, got to run to Coles to get milk. Be right back. All right. So, yeah, like we're saying, all that shit is a distraction.
It is.
Like Jess said,
Everything is.
they're breeding kids, to fucking traffic them, and they want us to care about a fucking submersible.
No one gives a shit about the 20,000 kids. Go type in how many kids go missing in Australia. That 20,000 kids go missing in Australia. Who's doing anything about that?
Yeah.
What's happening about that?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
probably more that we don't even know about, but no one
Jess says,
timed out. Good.
Time
him out.
Well done, Hess.
No, do you know what I mean? Like, 20,000 kids go missing average a year in Australia. What are the politicians doing about that? Why is this should be the biggest story in the news, but
Yeah.
it's not. No one says nothing about it. Go type it in Google right now. You'll see
Yeah.
how many kids go missing. And
Of course.
it's over 20,000.
Of course.
In other countries are worse.
Of course, bro.
But no one talks about it.
Yeah.
No one.
I know,
And that's
but
what pisses me off, man.
you know what? You know that... Don't worry about Johnny. So I deleted the comment, and I was onto it straight away. You know what cracks me up the most about that whole thing, the submersible? Like, they want us to care about it in that round. Like I said, it's these millionaires that went down there. Who the fuck wants to go see the Titanic sunk anyway?
Exactly.
What? It's on the bottom of the fucking ocean. Go see something good down there, like an animal you've never seen, like a big squid or something. Fucking hell.
And I wouldn't go on that thing.
Yeah, donations are corrupt most of the time. Yeah, 100%. It's just, donate. Yeah, just saying they're like, just donate to this. And it's, how do you know you even given money to that?
It was funny. The other day, I got a phone call from someone saying a fundraiser. I'm like, fundraiser?
Yeah.
I said, mate, go call the Federal Reserve guy that makes $1 million.
Yeah.
Get the money off him. Or call Dan Andrews. He just got another $100,000 pay rise.
Yeah.
Why are you calling me for? I need the fundraising, mate. That's what I said to
100%.
him. They're like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, no. Go call them. Don't call me.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I need it more just as much as you do.
100%.
That's what I said to him.
Blame
And they're like,
85% of the population who are gullible. I'd do the action to help, but how? Yeah, like just saying she'd want to take action to help this kid, but how? What do you do? I said this to Jess. What do? Do I just become the Punisher and just go out, become a vigilante and then go to jail for it? Like, how do you help? You don't know. Agree, KP. It's just another shipwreck. Can see better pictures. Exactly. Like, what the fuck, man?
Thanks,
And then GT says, big man, good one. Like, it's a fucking sunken ship from 1920 or something.
Who cares, bro?
Who gives a fuck, bro?
It's smaller than all the ships now.
I know, like, who
it's tiny.
cares? Go see the Queen Mary or something and look at a big ship. Like, fucking hell, get over it.
It's yeah.
Ah, it's
Sorry, guys, just
stupid.
venting some frustrations
It's
here,
the
but
best. I love it. I love it.
Venter, and like it's just not fair. Like I just feel that we get hard done by, especially us little guys.
Oh, 100%.
And yes, there. As Forex Dre said, yes, there's opportunities, but man, there's opportunities, but like you got to work your ass off.
Yeah, of course.
You got to work your ass off to get those opportunities, and
Jess always says this to me. She's like, if I get a terminal illness, I'm going to become the Punisher.
that's the best. What sort of best? I'll never want that.
Yeah. But she always says it to me. Can I be your right hand man, Jess? Happy to die for that cause. And then Jess says 100. But it's true though. How many people are like, and it's like, man, if there was a pedophile and the Punisher was there and sorted him out, you want to lock the Punisher up? Why? Why, man?
Well, what the problem is as well. They've made the word death scary,
Of course.
and I don't think it's as scary as we make it out to be.
Everyone
Because
dies.
I've heard everyone dies, man, but it's
Everyone
not,
dies.
and it's not, and this is what they've got over us.
And Jess, she's
Everyone's
saying, I'm
interfering.
dead serious. Look at her. She's like, I'm
She
so
said serious.
serious.
No,
You're
that's
not
what I'm
getting the
saying,
point. We don't want you to get a terminal illness.
but they make us fear death so much
Yeah.
that people were in hysterics 3 years ago.
Yeah, of course.
Still, I see
of course.
people with masks on.
Of course. I know,
I
mask.
still see people with masks on because they're scared of dying.
I know, a mask?
I understand no one wants to die, but like I think they've got us so scared of it that people will just do anything to I'm not saying it's not scary, but like
Yeah.
it's the unknown. But I don't think it's as scary as we make it out to be. That's my opinion.
Masks. Seriously? Masks? People still... Do you know what
I
cracks...
saw two the other day at Marion.
Do you know what cracks me up about masks?
What?
Why do I see people by themselves
In the
driving an automobile wearing a fucking mask?
because they're so indoctrinated in the system.
But you're in the car by yourself.
idiots.
You can take the mask off.
And I hope no one in this chat fucking does that because you can get the fuck out of
Oh,
here.
do you want to buy me? Do you want me to buy you the gun, Jess? Andreas says. No, but like, listen, that's your prerogative. You want to wear a mask, right? But you don't have to wear it in the car when you're by yourself. There's no one with you.
It's ridiculous.
No.
So this people are so brainwashed.
Oh,
That's the
man.
problem. People are brainwashed.
Yeah.
They
are.
just brainwashed, man.
I'm too level-headed to do it now, but if I get something where I'm dying anyway, hell yes, Jess says to Andrea. If I'm terminal, I want to hire a crappy truck and run down every BMW driver. I wear triple masks driving in Alberton, damn.
Good, because we don't want to
Oh,
smell
my
you,
God.
man. Make sure
Yes,
you wear
yeah.
like a spacesuit as well. You know what I mean?
Everyone dies. Live your life. Do what you want. Don't be tied down to your job. You work your whole life to get a measly pension, and then you too old to do what you want anyway. Well done, Reborn.
Well, this is what happens, dude. Dude, you go to you're born. You go to school. You learn to be a slave. Then you get a job. You work for fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
Then you go into retirement, and
I
by
know.
then you probably got fucking dementia.
I know.
Which is and then but I mean the Don's doing well.
Yeah.
And like everyone should be like the Don. But a lot of people, that's what happens. They go into a nursing home. That's it. What kind of life's that?
Rob said he
What
avoids
was that?
Alberton too, eh? Can you believe that? I better get this for you, man. Just for
Mate,
now.
Alberton's where the shit is, man. That's where it is, man. That's where everything is.
I saw a lady riding her bike along Linear Park yesterday wearing a mask, Maria says. You're a wise guy, Dr. Laz. Oh, wise one, Reeves, 100%. And then
She's
Rob
gullible.
says, Maria, she's
100%.
gullible about
She
that
is.
lady riding.
I mean, why?
You know
why?
what? I'm upset at Dan, man.
Why?
He didn't come into the gaming last night.
Yeah, because he's scared that about the chip.
Damn. Oh, damn. Where's my chip? You can get it in Australia. You just got to go on eBay, all right? Come on. Come on, man. Come on. I'm honestly surprised more people don't do it. Like, it's not on the news. People with cancer go killing the bat. Yeah, it's true. Like, Why don't more people that get like a terminal illness think, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to go kill all these bad people?
That's true.
Like, because they show us on Netflix The Punisher, they show us Batman, like, go do it.
Batman. I mean, you could be Batman.
Listen, you haven't seen me and Batman
You
in
see
the
the
same
bat
room.
signal one day out there, you know it's us.
You haven't seen me and Batman in the same room at the same time. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? And Maria is wild, damn, sir.
Maria is wild.
I'm always at every stream. I was just busy last night. I'm only joking, damn. I know, mate. Damn. All the shit that we all give each other, damn, is one of our most loyal supporters, and we love him for
even
it.
though we don't agree with many things, there was a few things we agree on.
Rob says, KP, I didn't join your gaming. Scare of contracting a computer virus. He's a cheeky guy, isn't he? But yeah, no, I was only kidding, damn. We just wanted to pay you out about the chip, that's all. Why the hell not, though? Jess is saying it's true, though. Why don't they? Like, why doesn't some ex-SAS Marine go, I'm just going to be the Punisher now?
I'm waiting for that day.
You just imagine it happens, and it'll be like, do you know why? And the government will hate it because, you know, have you ever seen the movie Law Abiding Citizen as well? It's like the Punisher. It's everyone will root for him.
They will.
Yeah, the government think he's bad, but every common person thinks he's a hero.
Dude, if this is the time now, if you had that, he would be the biggest hero.
Yeah.
Going around just like
He said I'm buying the chip, don't worry. What a champion.
I'm buying the chip.
Yeah, good. Well done, man. Did you not get the vaccine, Rob's Reeb said. Reborn. I love Reborn.
Oh my god, he could write vaccine.
Reborn. We're waiting to ask you, Reborn, next week for the horror movie watch along. Are we doing, and Reborn is having the final say, are we doing Paranormal Activity Next of Kin or Hereditary? And whatever Reborn says, we're doing.
All right, next week, next Wednesday.
Left field question, KP. What's your favorite shirt number? Medium. No. Like soccer.
What's your favorite shirt number?
Listen,
Wouldn't it be number 9?
No. I've always worn 7, 9,
You won on the 9th.
10, and 11. Now I wear 10. 10 and 7, my two favorites. Yeah. But do you know what? I'm going to tell the absolute honest truth. I always say this. There's been years where people have really wanted 10, and I don't care. It doesn't really bother me. I don't care. Like, I like it. I wear the 10. I like it. Hereditary, Reeb said.
Oh my god.
We're
All right, so
watching
next
Hereditary
week,
now.
guys, we're doing the
And you know what?
Hereditary watch along.
I knew he was going to say that. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I'm scared already. I'm scared.
I didn't, and most of my family was so angry with me at the time. Yeah, that's the problem. It made people like fight with each other. And Jess says, with a wink to you, Chris, that vinegar from the salt vinegar chips.
I have to bring salt and vinegar.
Yeah, you have to. I'm going to bring them on your roots. Yeah, back to the shirt number thing, Rob. I don't know. Like you were saying it about like football. I like wearing that number.
Yeah.
But I don't have to live and die by it. I know people that are
So yeah.
they need their number.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Hereditary, wild.
So yeah, next week, guys, make sure you guys tune in next Wednesday night. If
That'll
you're
be
on
the watch
podcast,
on.
we're doing
Is it
a
Wednesday?
So we'll be sitting like this,
Just watching
just
it.
watching it, and we'll be doing a podcast
Yeah.
as we're doing now.
As we're watching Hereditary.
Yeah, so I'll be shitting myself.
And I think me and Jess saw the advert for it the other day. Is Toni Collette in that? She's Australian actress. She's good, man.
Yeah.
Maria's wedding and shit. She's funny, man.
Yeah.
Reeb said, yeah, Hereditary, man. That's what we're doing.
We'll do it.
I knew he was going to say that. That's why I asked him, because he said, I remember Reborn telling us that it was like, War's number 7 exclusively. See, I wore that at the start, but I'm 10. I've been 10 for years now.
10's all right.
10 for years. It doesn't really bother. It just doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I know this guy come up to me when I was wearing 7 about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And he like goes, listen, he goes, I need to have number 7. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, no worries. And he was like, oh, you're all right with that? I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Good one, huh?
I was like, I don't get that. It doesn't bother me, man.
Anyway.
Yeah. Always a winger. There you go.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Anyway.
It looked scary, Chris. Jess is saying.
I'm
Hereditary.
a bit scared.
It looks scary, man.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. It is what
But
it
yeah, like we going back to the government. I'm just salty.
Everyone is, though.
I'm just salty.
Like,
I'm just getting salty now.
like,
And you know what? I worry about my kids, man. I worry that my kids
Yes.
are going to grow up in this fucking world that's going to be so
John
hard.
says I get scared on ghost trains. Sorry.
It's going to be
man.
so hard. It's going to be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For them
For them.
to live in this world. How hard is it now for us?
Yeah.
Like how hard is it going to be for them? And that's the scary thing. And
You know that-
when you have kids, that's the scary thing.
Scary. Just a movie until it happens for real.
I'm scared, man. I'm actually scared.
You know, listen, I don't know. Rob can probably comment on this way better than me, you, because he's a financial like expert, really. Like he knows it, and Dro probably but he's not in this country. Like, do they actually have? Is there a legitimate reason for them to rise interest rates? Like that's the question I ask. I asked to someone
reckon
like
it's inflation,
no, this is what I'm asking someone like Rob, and I want to see what Rob says. Is there? You know, I know what they say, but is that legitimate?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want to know. You do realize that MPs don't work 40 hours a week either. There are very few sitting days. Exactly. Agreed, big man. Very concerned. We wait for the... very... Big man, very concerned for the next generation.
Yeah, 100%.
I hate it all so much. That's a huge part of why I don't want kids. Dro is wild, Dam says. And then... And Dam said as well, back to the numbers, 13 is the new best number. Everyone wants to be like Tex.
Like, if you know what, if after COVID and seeing the way the world is, I've always wanted kids.
Yeah.
Right? I always wanted, but like I would have.
You like think you'd rethink about it now.
I'd rethink more about it
I've heard people say that.
because not because I don't want them. I love my kids.
Yeah,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. It's more the fact that I want to give my kids the best life.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to be struggling for the rest of their life. And
Yeah.
you know, seeing the way the world's going, it's not going to be fair on them.
Do you know
That's
what?
the only reason.
Do you know what's
So,
funny? I
I
asked the
understand
question. Right, I asked that question to Rob, and I haven't seen an answer back for like a minute. So you know he's like.
Rob's like,
But Andrea says they reckon inflation and the Reserve Bank tells them to do it. Yeah, I know that's what they tell us, but you know.
the banks own the government, mate. They own everything.
You know what,
They
Dan?
own everything. They can do what they want.
While we're waiting for Rob to answer that, Dam, you know why I feel for Dam? Dam is a Crows fan, and if Taylor Walker is the best forward he's seen play for the Crows, I feel
The best?
Yeah, I feel so sorry for him.
Nah, Modra was the best.
No, but Dam's young. He never saw him.
Modra was by far the best, like for the Crows.
Dude, that's
Probably
what I'm
one of
saying.
the best forwards ever.
I feel so sorry for Dam.
Even Port Adelaide had better.
No, I'm saying I feel sorry that Taylor Walker's the best forward he's seen
Scott
play for the
Hodges was
Crows.
better than Taylor
Nah, I
Walker.
don't know about that. Nah.
Scott Hodges was a legend.
I'll give you Treadray, but Scott Hodges was not better.
What are you talking about? He scored 10 goals in the game
yeah.
when he played for the Crows.
He wasn't a better player, I don't think.
Dude, when
Treadray was.
Modra and Scott Hodges were in the same forward line, they were a weapon fucking forward line. They were winning that fucking.
Mate, every
Dude,
Crows
they'll-
fan we didn't like him, bro.
Because he was Port Adelaide.
It wasn't that. It just he was overrated, man.
What,
He was no.
dude?
Listen, I'll give you Treadray. Treadray was better than Walker. 100% he was. I'll say that, and I hate him.
Hodges?
Nah, he wasn't better than Walker.
Dude,
All right, here we go. Well, let's read this before it goes. Yes, there is a legit
Scott Hodges
reason
was crap.
to increase control inflation and reduce.
I used to love Hodges.
All right, let me read it. I gotta get this better here. All right, let me get this. Yes, there is a legit reason to increase, control inflation and reduce increased spending, boost economy interest rates, but 13 rises in 12 months is irresponsible. There you go. So saying, yeah, they do have a reason to do it maybe once or twice,
Not
but
13.
13? Give me a fucking break. My pension has gone up in like $40 in like 5 years, Damn is saying. There you go. Damn, Taylor Walker, Modra was Godra, Rob said. Scott Hodges was crap.
I don't agree.
No, but, you know, like he was watching him. We were young.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I've
But every fan that I know of older age says he was overrated. That's true.
I'm just telling you that pre
I know, I agree.
93, he got taken off.
I'm not saying he
And
was.
they were playing well, man.
Dude, I'm
that
not
game.
saying he was
They took him off.
shit, but Walker is better than him. And he's had a better career too. Tex is the greatest ever. That's blasphemy, damn. And I'm a Crows fan.
What ever touched the
Yeah,
football?
no, that's terrible.
He's got no idea.
Tex
man.
is that's
Lost the
terrible.
plot. Anyway,
Damn, stop putting all your super under a mattress. And he's beating our healthcare system into the ground. The doctors and nurses that actually deserve a pay rise can't get one.
this is what I want to ask.
Reborn
Reed.
is saying about what's his name? The bloke over there? Fuck, what's his name? Did Reeves write it there? Must have missed it.
Reeves, what is the healthcare system like in England? Because we got Medicare here, so if you go to the hospital with anything, not everything, but if you have to go to the hospital, most things are paid for. The government pays for it. Obviously not.
Boris Johnson. Damn, said Boris. That's the one.
Yeah, but is he still the president? The
Nurses so underpaid. I think so. Agree 100%, Reeves. You know what? This is the question I've got to ask, right? So I broke my leg at soccer, right?
Yeah.
So I went into Flinders.
Yeah.
They did surgery. If you break your leg in America,
bad luck.
Nah, bullshit. They're not going to not.
They'll fix it, but you have to pay.
Yeah, that's on. But they'll fix it.
They'll fix it there because you need it.
And then what? And then they'll give you a bill.
But if you have something like that doesn't, you can.
No, but what I'm saying is, say your leg's broken. This is what I'm asking. Will they fix it and then give you a bill?
In America?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is that how it works?
How's it work in England?
Yeah, I don't know. Rishi Sunak, UK Prime Minister, born with a what?
But if you do a
dual mouth.
Listen, if you do an ACL,
yeah,
then you gotta wait.
Yeah, but you have to wait here if you do it in the public system too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Here you gotta wait.
Yeah, you have to wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Yeah.
It'll be free.
Unless you do it in private.
If you're doing it private, yeah.
That's
so
it.
you have to wait.
Yeah, but you'll get it for free. But you could wait 2 years here. There's wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but that's fucked.
Yeah.
You could be out for 2 years because you can't afford private health.
Damn, says C word. I won't be when I see us win the premiership this year, Rob. Oh, listen, damn, listen. I love the fact that you're a Crows fan, but if you actually believe Taylor Walker's the best forward to ever play for Crows, you need to go watch football, bro. Because he is not worth one of Modra's boots.
Yeah, I know his Modra was good.
No, that's a fact, bro.
I mean, I never was a Crows fan big, but like I used to love Tony Modra, and I'm not. I'm a
Sorry, KP. Born rich with a silver spoon in his mouth. Yeah, okay, now I got it. Yep. I'd like to see that research. Damn. Rishi Sunak. He's a C word. Hey, Reeves, is that because he's Indian? Reeves doesn't like him. So is that the new Prime Minister?
Yeah, because Boris Johnson is not there anymore.
He's the best football player, full stop, damn says.
What?
Hey, man, you know what? It's good that you got your favourite. I'll give you that. That's very good.
Full stop. Fuck, yeah.
So we have the NHS. That's the National Health Service. They take a cut of your wages called national insurance. Pay for the system. So if you go to hospital, it's free unless you're private, of course. Okay? Well, that's better than America.
Yeah.
So it's not in the toilet.
No.
Yes, KP, a broken leg in the US will cost out. But that's what I'm saying, Rob. So
they'll fix it.
And then send you a bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you have to pay there.
Yeah. Oh, you have, what? They won't let you out.
I don't know.
You can't leave anyway. You got a broken leg.
I don't know how it works.
So, Reeves, similar to Australia. So that's what I'm saying. UK is not that bad, is it? It's not.
No.
If it's similar to us.
No.
American healthcare, yes, damn, says with the capital.
It's funny that America, like they've got so much money there, and all the money comes from the reserve, and they can't even put into place like a Medicare system. That's a joke.
Fortin is saying
it's a joke.
You don't have to pay. Yeah, I know that here. That's here.
No, I'm saying in America.
No. Fortin said you don't have to pay if you go public. That's what I'm saying.
You don't. You have to
That's
wait.
what I said.
Yeah, but who wants to wait fucking 2 years for an ACL, bro?
I agree.
Like, what if you want to play soccer?
I've had injuries, and
like that could like kill if you're not in this. If you're not playing A grade football.
Oh no, but the thing is, no. That's if you're
not playing A grade.
No, but
football,
even if you're playing amateurs.
Yeah.
Amateur soccer, amateur footy.
Yeah, what happens there?
They've got insurance.
Oh, so they pay.
They will cover, what is it, Bo? 75%, I think it is. Yeah, but they still cover something.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
and
all right.
then they should cover you 75% of your missed wage.
So then
they'll cover something.
Get your ACL done quick.
Yeah, you can, and they'll cover it.
Oh, that's all right.
But
okay.
that's, America's a huge joke.
Look, there's good, the governments and that,
Like, it's like they say in the movies, like, you don't get a bill at all. You just every pay packet. At my last job, it was something like 32 pounds out of my month's wage. So you pay 30 pounds a month he was paying.
Yeah.
And it just...
What happened? It kind of froze.
Are we back? We're there. It's green.
It kind of froze.
Oh, well, we're green.
We're green. I'm like,
there.
couldn't have froze.
No, we're there. Oh, well. Agit Agree, Chris. The US healthcare system is a joke. People are only going to the hospital if it's emergency or serious because of the high cost. So you know what's bad about the way Reborn is saying? You pay £30, which is $60 a month for this care. And what if nothing ever happens to you? You've just paid $60 a month for nothing.
For private care.
For nothing. And that's for just public, he's saying. To go in
I
and...
know.
Because that's how their system works.
Yeah.
So you pay... Whereas here, it's your choice to get private health cover if you can afford it.
Can afford it,
Yeah.
yeah. And you know what? Dental is always so expensive.
Yeah. When I had my stroke, I was told that my hospital stay was $5,000 a day and all up would have cost around $500K, including rehab and surgeries I had. Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I have private and was treated like, it's true. It's 100%.
Yeah.
You're all good, Hess says. Yeah, we don't know what happened. It just disconnected a bit.
Don't know. Maybe the government's been
We're gonna be
infiltrating
like
upstream.
government. We're gonna be like so fact checked after this.
We're gonna be
Long
fact-checked.
KP. Australia pays 2.5% of salary mandatory. Yeah, no, but whatever it is, I'm just saying it's so
Oh, look, man.
it's stupid here too.
It's fucked.
Called Medicare. Yeah, I know.
I just feel sorry for people that need, they need, say someone needs heart surgery, but it's going to cost like all this money and they're not going to,
Yeah,
they can't afford to do it. So in
Of
America, it's either you've got no money or you're going to die.
yeah.
That's fucked.
America's cooked.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You got no choice, but,
Well, it's like here. Like we're talking about politicians, right? You were saying it to me.
But then let's lock everyone up
Yeah, I know.
for a virus
I
that's
know.
what, 1% death rate.
Hey, damn, I had a stroke too 6 months ago. Hope you're feeling better, Rob says to Footinier. Oh, well, thoughts are you all good? Isn't it around $420 a month for private health care? Here, it would depend on a few things. Yeah, something like that, probably. Just depend. It's ridiculous. I pay $52 a week. Yes, is that for all private health or extras, damn? Yeah, 50. So far, yeah, so
Like dental, man, it's so expensive.
dental
If
is.
you're not covered,
Yeah. I got extras cover with health partners and I covered for dental.
yeah, but it's if
Still
you can't
expensive.
afford that,
Still expensive though.
if you can't afford that,
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
dental,
good now. Still doing some physio. Hope you're okay too.
Yeah, no, it's good to.
Now,
she's on
Dan
the
is here, Jess. He's in Adelaide. It's really good. I think it's more. No, he's here. She didn't realize it was Dan because of version 2.
I think version 1 has to come back.
Yeah, I'll bring Dan back, man.
Bring the.
I have the top cover, everything included. Similar, yeah.
It's already here, man. I hope you're on the mend. But yeah, I mean, we're lucky in that sense in Australia to have that.
Oh yeah.
So they did
What-
well with that.
You were
But
telling me. So
There's a lot of other things. That
I
are
think
not
my
great.
dad was saying, you were saying, they want to, this is politicians at their best. They want to pass a referendum to allow the Indigenous Australians
Yeah.
to have a voice in Parliament.
Yeah.
Now, listen, what the fuck are you talking about? You got to pass a referendum to give the true Australians a voice.
Shouldn't they have a voice already?
No, listen. That's like going, I said this to my dad, that's like going to Greece or Cyprus and saying, we're going to pass a referendum for the Greek Cypriots to have a voice in Parliament. What the fuck are you talking about? It's their country.
Why don't they have a voice already?
Exactly.
Well, why? How are they not? It's just you're just
God.
saying that we don't
I
give
know.
them a voice to begin with. So
I know,
like,
man.
all it is just fucking dividing
fucking
people.
stupidity.
That's what it is.
Perspective.
It's
Life insurance companies are yielding billions of profit every year. I thought they were set up to protect our interests, not profit for them. Yeah, exactly, Rob. Good to hear, Fotzi. I'm fine. Just have a left side hemiplegia due to the bleed, but I'm in good spirits. Well done, damn. Thanks, Rob. Footini says, I'm glad we have the NHS, to be honest.
But they have
Paid
a voice. They have a
Paid
voice.
into it my whole life and never used it till 2 years ago. Got real sick, and now my injections just arrive every 2 months. They are £300 a go. There you go. Because they've never had a voice to start with.
But
and-
why haven't they?
That name, man. He knows that name. I don't like that.
What name?
He knows I don't like that.
But why haven't they had a voice?
Well, that's what we're saying, Andrea. Why haven't they had a voice to begin with? It's their
Yeah.
fucking country.
Exactly. They should have a voice.
Voters like jurors should be selected based on objectivity. And Jess is saying, Yeah, can you correct that name? It's fucking terrible, man.
You don't like it, do you?
What's they gave me here? I don't like that.
Curiosity.
They made me take that name because they fucking couldn't pronounce, because they were racist. That's all it is. They didn't want to pronounce my name.
Oh my God.
No, but that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess my name was Chris. They're not gonna say Christos.
Oh, we're too slack to learn your name is Kyriakos. We're going to call you this. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
And everyone knows that.
Anyway,
My family has definitely had a great return on investment with health insurance. There you go. Okay, Kyriakos, he says. Hope you're all good, Reeves. Reborn is wild once he sees
Reborn
us.
is wild.
Once he sees us watch Hereditary next week, he's going to be fucking loving it.
But I think this voice thing, I just think it's another big distraction
Dude.
for nothing. Well, they should have a voice in there already. I understand why Indigenous have never had some kind of voice. I don't understand. Even people that are Indigenous are not supporting it.
Yeah.
Like the elders should.
I know,
The
because they're
elders.
pissed off.
I'm not talking about the bums
know.
that are in the parklands. I'm talking about the respected elders of Aboriginals.
Yeah, I know.
Should have a voice anyway.
The definition of
what's going on?
colonization is those who live off the land. So Captain Cook was an invader.
I understand that, man.
The Greek prime minister is a Kyriakos with a K.
There you
That's
go.
lame.
What I'm trying to say.
Is that the Greek? What's the Greek prime? Is that his first name or last name? I don't
Probably.
know.
He's corrupt as well.
Is he?
Oh yeah. But what I'm trying to say is like, the Aboriginals have or the Indigenous, get all these perks and this and that, right?
Yeah.
But this happened fucking
Yeah, no.
200 years
I know.
ago, right? We're over that.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
should be equal now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Thank you for giving us your land, but I'm telling you now, if it wasn't fucking the British, it would have been the Kinez. If it wasn't the Kinesi, it would have been the French.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, and it would have been worse. What I'm trying to say is, happened 200 years ago, everyone now should be equal, and that is it.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. No one should get if I'm not getting special treatment, then they shouldn't get special treatment.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I agree.
It's their land,
I
yeah,
agree.
but why are we giving people special treatment?
I agree.
Everyone,
man.
the Pakistani should get the Pakistani that rocks up should get the same treatment then.
I'm good, damn. There's a lot worse off than me, you, and Fox, for example. That's terrifying. But I'm glad you're both still here and kicking. There you go. John says Greeks are
No,
wild.
but what I'm trying to say is that I'm not
I
trying to
agree.
I'm not trying to be. It's not a racist thing, man. I love Aboriginal people. I'm just saying everyone in this country now should be equal.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I believe.
I agree with you.
Not.
I agree. Yes, his name is Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Kyriaki is his first name. Kyriaki, you can only be Kyriaki if you're a girl, man.
Maybe he's a girl.
Kyriaki is the female version of Kyriakos.
Giddy also is a wild. It is a wild name.
Love to hear it. First name Kyriakos, a wild name. Hey, Fortini, do you think he is a girl? Andrea said.
He could be in this day and age. We don't know.
That's funny, man.
can't-
My
we can't
future
discriminate.
sister-in-law is half Aboriginal, half Greek. There you
That's
go.
fantastic.
As long as power is a focus, things won't be better. Hesse, 100%. Ah, sorry, it was a typo. Yeah, I was going
It
to
was
say,
a typo. It was a typo.
tripping out.
Oh, gee.
So he's corrupt too? Mitsotakis? Big
Yeah,
time?
mate, anyone that's involved in NATO or corrupt.
The Cypriot Prime Minister's a big lame
And then, yeah.
wanker.
Anyone, mate, every politician, man, everyone.
He runs the country like a girl, Maria says.
Well, there you
And
go.
Andrea's cracking up laughing.
If people are rioting on the streets like they do in Greece and in France, people are rioting over there. You know the government's fucking corrupt.
Yeah.
But over here in Australia, we just do what we get told to
Oh my
do.
God, Mitsotakis is as corrupt as they come. Every politician is. So, Chris, based on equality, why do we recognise Christmas, brackets Christian, as a public holiday and not every other culture that thrives in Australia?
We should. All right, we'll enjoy other cultures then.
I like Chris's theory. That's
Because
wild.
you know why? Because
How
this
many public
country-
holidays will we have?
No, because this country was built on Christian values. That's
You'll
why.
be right, mate. Andrea says the
That's why. This country was built on Christian values. So when they first came here, that's what they did. So that's why.
I'd love more holidays, damn. So.
Well, if you want, the Ramadan, put that holiday in.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not saying not to do that. All I'm saying is everyone should be equal.
Yeah.
The Aboriginals came here. We came here in the Aboriginals. Yes, it was sad what happened to them, and it was bullshit what happened to them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree.
we've moved on.
Yeah.
And why should the person that's why should the person
That's a
got-
third generation.
No, the single mum that's got 3 kids and she's struggling. Why should she struggle? But the Aboriginal is getting more handouts.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it's not fair.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
She's a human being.
Yeah, of course. I know
Like,
what you mean.
why are we separating? We should
Yeah.
all be equal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No.
There's a public holiday in Greece every day. I'm moving to Greece, damn says. That's just
Greece
because
is wild.
that's just because they're slack ass.
Everyone's like
They
that.
wake up, they don't give a fuck.
But power, Chris. Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
I know. It's so terrible. Mm.
yeah. I know it's not Christian values.
Chris, displacing people, taking their land is not Christian values. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. And what happened was not right. So maybe they should take away the Christmas holiday. I'm not saying not to.
Is John trying
I'm
to
just-
write in
I'm
Greek?
just saying everyone should be equal. That's what I'm trying to say. But yes, power, Chris. I understand.
Is John trying to write in Greek?
Yeah, I acknowledge their history.
That's not the issue, Chris. It's acknowledgement of history.
I mean, have I ever said that I'm not acknowledging their history? I'm not. I'm acknowledging them.
What is this? But he wrote, this isn't meant to be psalmi, not somi.
So,
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
Like,
it's not.
John, you're going to write
Somi.
Greek? John. You should be having halloumi anyway. Halloumi is way better than feta. That's not, yeah. No, it's because there's a Saints Day there every day. They haven't got a voice, but they get all the benefits in Australia. I know, that's weird, isn't it?
but they,
There's no voice, but they got all the benefits.
well, they do have. I think their voice had a voice.
But they should.
They
They should
if
have a voice. Yeah.
the elders' voice had a voice.
John's Greek is a disgrace. Damn, says.
It is.
You mean some here. That's what we were saying. He's a tripper.
All I'm trying
John.
to say, I'm not trying to play the devil's advocate or anything like that. All I'm trying to say is that people should be equal.
Wait, listen.
That's it.
Maria and Fournier, I don't know. That's not even an argument for me.
What?
Do you think feta's better than halloumi?
Put the cheese.
Yeah. They're saying don't halloumi better than feta me. Halloumi is the best.
Nah, feta's pretty good.
Better than halloumi?
I'm gonna play. I'll say feta.
But why? What feta? What feta?
Greek feta.
That's better than halloumi?
I think so.
No fucking way.
Dude, in a Greek salad, feta cheese
Yeah.
with halloumi, you can't compare.
Yeah, but grilled halloumi with fucking...
Not on the salad though.
Mate, it doesn't matter what it's with. If you just had to
Just
choose...
choose. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. We should do a.
I'm shocked that John is actually saying feta's better. But I think John's just saying it because of his...
No.
I'm Greek motherland
No,
shit.
but he's not. He's Cypriot.
But he doesn't accept that.
Why? You're Cypriot.
Try feta. Mate, halloumi is better than feta.
I don't know. I like both. I can't.
Halloumi is way better.
I like both, but
You just
I've
had
had feta more in my
Fournier,
life.
mate, you
I'm
don't
not a
know.
halloumi guy.
Fournier, you don't know what I've had. I've had everything, mate. I've worked in fucking the hospitality industry. My
Yeah, I know, but it's a taste, bro.
Theo, yeah, I'm just because she said I've never tried good feta. I've tried the best. mate.
Oh, you've
and
tried.
I'm Cypriot, so I'm telling you, halloumi is better, and that will never change because I grew up on it. That's
Yeah, fair enough.
feta. I think feta's overrated.
Look, feta. We grew up with feta.
I had it
we
too,
didn't
but
grow
it's
up
just,
on
I just
halloumi.
think it's overrated.
Yeah, but we didn't grow. We didn't.
So what are you going to tell me? Because you're Greeks, saganaki is better than halloumi. Because if you do,
Saganaki use.
better than halloumi,
Yeah.
you're fucking creaming.
What? Why?
You're creamers.
No
Tell me. I want to
way.
see what they say. I want to see if they say it.
Saganaki is the best, bro.
Look, Rob just said halloumi unbeatable. So you're just saying saganaki is better than halloumi
I think Saganaki is the best. I'd rather have Saganaki every day.
than halloumi?
Yeah.
Have you had halloumi properly, bro?
You gave me some.
Where? Have you properly had grilled halloumi?
You gave me some here.
Saganaki is
I
better.
liked it. Yeah, Saganaki is
Oh,
better.
mate, you're terrible.
What is you terrible, man?
You're terrible.
Oh man,
Now, bocconcini is not.
Saganaki
Bocconcini
is
is not
wild.
better. I won't go there.
What?
No, no way.
Brocconcini? Forget it. Forget about it.
You think
Forget about
saganaki is better than halloumi?
Yes, I do.
You're creaming, bro. All of you Greeks are creaming. I'm telling you now.
no.
You
Here we
Greeks
go.
are all creaming. You disappoint
You
me.
just want me wrong.
Greeks. Hey, GT. What does GT say?
But shit, Greek ain't great.
No, but GT. GT is Greek.
Greek? Is he Greek?
GT. Yeah, he is. Is halloumi or feta better? No, saganaki. I want to know. That one's the worst.
Saganaki's
I'll
the
get
best,
the feta.
bro.
Saganaki's disgusting
Wait,
compared to
I'll go
halloumi.
1 feta, 2 saganaki, 3 what?
Saganaki is fried with thin batter, so it won't melt.
Halloumi.
Halloumi's not. Halloumi won't melt.
Look, I'm not saying halloumi's bad. I've never said that. All I'm saying is, for me, saganaki. If I go to a Greek restaurant, I'm not getting halloumi. I'm getting saganaki, man, every single time.
Yeah, that's because they're not Cypriot.
What do you mean, Cypriot?
Cypriot's a halloumi, mate. Halloumi's not Greek.
All right, well that's that. There you go. We've answered the question why we prefer saganaki.
No, but we take our cheese. John, I want to know what John. John, I want to know what John is. Saganaki better than halloumi? I want to know what John says with that one.
He will say fucking saganaki because he's
You just go by the Greek thing, but I want him to tell me the truth. If he thinks saganaki is better than halloumi,
I love mozzarella though.
but that's bland. It's only good on pizza and shit. It's not good just to eat it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Provolone is wild for the Italia.
Provolone.
Provolone is okay. Yeah,
You like coon?
yeah, that's just cheddar.
Wait, do they call it coon still?
It's cheddar. It's not the best provolone. It's
Coon
not- it's
cheese is
bland.
good.
The Italian cheeses are bland.
I mean, you know,
I want to know. If, I'm waiting for John to tell me saganaki or halloumi.
saganaki.
Because if he says listen,
I'm
the
saying
next,
saganaki, man. I'm sorry.
the next time we're here and there's halloumi,
All right, what we'll
any of
do.
you want to put, you're not getting any. Because here's a
All right,
disgrace.
what we're gonna do next food review. We'll put saganaki.
KP, I grew up on feta, number one for me. GT says, fair enough.
Yeah, we all grew. All the Greeks grew up on feta, man. We didn't grow up on halloumi at all, dude. I didn't even know what halloumi was,
Okay.
man. I didn't know what
So
it was
now-
until you.
And
until
I'll ask
later.
John. I'll ask all of you this: any Greek that has had domadas
I love the mothers.
but has had gubebia, if you
Gubebia
tell
nice.
me domadas are better,
I like both. I don't know what's better.
man, come
like
on.
both, bro.
Domadas are just rice and a vine leaf.
Oh no, now the ones that my yaya makes, they
Yeah,
got
no,
the meat in it.
that means she learnt it from a Cypriot. Because
Oh,
gubebia,
No, I don't know that.
yeah, 100% she did.
Maybe someone else did.
Mate, I'm telling you.
It's kill. I like it. I like
Yeah,
both.
with
man.
meat.
I like
fried
both. I
halloumi.
like both. I like both.
Fried halloumi, saganaki in that order, John just said. There you go. He said halloumi's
Feta,
better.
halloumi. All right.
Feta halloumi.
What's
Feta's
gubepia?
not
See,
better
we
than
didn't even know what gubepia are.
Yeah, no, because
Let's agree.
gubebia are like domadas,
They're like domadas.
but they've got mincemeat in them.
Yeah. So
That's
my
how
yaya,
we have
my
our...
yaya does those.
Yeah, I know.
Mincemeat.
But that means, I'm telling you, she learnt it. Someone, Cypriot somewhere has taught her that.
Well, it's
Or taught someone that to teach her.
it's an island thing. It must be an island thing because she's from Ikaria.
It doesn't matter. Not all Koreans do it, I'm telling you. It's just something she's learnt.
Maybe
100%.
it tastes.
Jarlsberg Hess, damn, says.
Jarlsberg.
Gubetha. It's not gubebia. Not
more
like
like
Yemi
Yemi
Star.
Star.
It's not like Yemi Star because it's in the vine leaf.
Give me star killer though.
Yemi Star like capsicums or tomatoes.
I love the
Piperia
tomato.
or tomatia.
My
something
yaya
like
makes
that.
a killer Yemi store, man.
Yemi Star nice. I like Yemi Star. Yemi Star guy. They're similar to, but Yemi Star you put them in the oven.
You put them in the oven, yeah.
Gubebia
you
are still
fry.
are cooked in like cooked in a store.
Oh
Like
yeah,
cooked in a
yeah. Look,
they're the best.
I'll tell you, I've tried the gubepia. They're really nice. They're really nice. Now, are they as good as my yaya's mothers? I'm gonna say they're the same, man. I can't say one's better than the other. I think they're both amazing. So
I ate domadas tonight with Greek feta and olives with sun-dried tomatoes. There you go. The Cypriot community.
you know what?
I like
There's one
feta.
thing I don't like.
I like feta, but it's not as good as halloumi. I
One
don't
thing
care.
I don't like is sun-dried tomatoes. I don't
Yeah, I
like.
don't like them.
No.
Traditional domadakias have meat in
Chris,
them.
you
No,
like
they
any
don't.
food? I do. True.
Again,
Con.
Con, you love the mezze.
Who's Con? Oh, Con's there.
Dude, that's
That's it.
that's childo.
Chulo.
Childo. Jess is like vomiting
Sun-dried tomatoes.
over mutton. Mutton is sheep guts. I know that's haggis. Now, mutton is
Haggis. What's haggis?
haggis is sheep guts. Sheep guts.
That's like margherita.
Haggis is sheep guts. That's not mutton. Mutton is different.
It's so European, Con.
Yeah. Mutton's different. Haggis is sheep guts. Yeah.
Anyway,
Dude.
how did we get on to talking about the mother?
Because the fact that you came into a Gibrio's house and said the blasphemy about halloumi.
What blasphemy there?
What you said was blasphemy.
I didn't say I don't like halloumi. Man.
Mutton is old lamb, yeah, but haggis is sheep guts.
I didn't say I don't like
My
halloumi.
dad loves
What
spam.
what I said was
Haggis is sheep.
I
That's what I
like
said.
I like halloumi, But I would rather, if there was saganaki on the table and halloumi, I'd pick the saganaki.
Terrible.
It's just
Saganaki is
it's
bottom
the
of the
Greek
list.
in me, man.
It's the bottom of the list, man. You're Cypriot now. Listen, none of you Greeks have never had chef d'aliers.
Yeah, I have.
You have.
They're nice.
Chef d'aliers is the best.
They're really nice.
Oh, the best.
I love European because you are European, man.
Listen,
I love spam. Spam. Oh man.
Gubebi are
spam.
way better than Domadas.
What?
Gubebi are way better.
Oh, I like them both.
Yeah, but it's
Same.
because you grew up eating
Domadas.
your yaya's ones that are like the Cypriot ones.
Yeah, but my you kotini makes killaman just with the rice. And
They're still not as good as Gubebi.
pretty good.
They're more mezeh. They're not a meal. The Gubebi you have is a meal. Domadas with just the rice are like a
I'm gonna
mezeh.
bring it to my yas house and we have
No, but they are. Oh, we eat them, but they're like a mezeh because they're just the rice.
they're nice.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
nice.
they're nice. I still eat them.
Yeah. I love spam. Spam's gross.
Spam's disgusting.
Would you have spam? You know what? I used to
Vegemite
love
on
Fritz.
spam and toast is.
I used to love Fritz, man.
Did Dan say that just to annoy me?
What? Vegemite on spam and toast. Is spam is like Fritz, right?
I don't know. I don't.
Because I love Fritz. I used to have Fritz and sauce sandwiches. and
Yuck.
sort.
Haggis, a mashup of dicing lung, liver, and heart mixed with oatmeal, beef, sweet onion, and a sautéed onion and assorted spices. If you ever go to Scotland, try it. Mash and whiskey sauce. Don't know how, but we went from rug to COVID to cheese.
How are we good at That's what I don't know how.
GT.
I mean, that's the good thing about the podcast. We can go from like this extreme to that.
I still can't believe John thinks feta's better than halloumi. I'm so shocked.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked about that one.
I think feta's wild.
Politics and cheese go hand in hand.
I can't really compare halloumi to feta though. It's not the same.
It's different. It is different.
Different. You compare saganaki.
But
And
halloumi's
halloumi?
better than saganaki.
No.
But John said it was. Thanks, Reeves, but I think I'll give it a miss. Reeves, that sounds delicious. Hashtag shoot the breeze. Exactly, we're shooting the breeze.
We are.
Couldn't eat that if I was paid to, Jess says. And Hess is laughing at them. Yeah, well, that's what we do. We shoot the breeze.
Well, this is shooting the breeze right now.
100%. Listen,
Well, we
guys.
said a lot about. Look, we did say a lot about the topic.
Listen,
before.
if you're new in there-
we did give the government a bit of a
That's it.
hiding, didn't we?
Please, everyone, like the video, share, comment, subscribe. Team Feta is like, nah, man. Listen, GT, we're going to meet up with you, man, and I'm going to give you some halloumi with some garpuzi,
God pussy.
and you never had anything like it.
I don't know, man. G73 is a very Greek. You can't upset him too much, man.
I'm not upsetting him. I'm just saying you got to try it.
Yeah, he's honestly a lot better than it sounds.
It's honestly a lot better. Oh, then the haggis that he was saying.
I really want to see. Well, this is what I want to see. I want to see KP one day eat a toast with Vegemite on it. Just one bite. I just want to see it. Does everyone in the
So,
chat want to see that?
What food can you eat raw, cooked, smoked? Mine is salmon or tomato. Yeah, salmon I can eat all three ways.
Do you like your meat rare or medium rare or
What, steak?
Yeah.
Like rare?
rare?
Yeah, both.
Like
I like both.
like
Rare.
meat medium rare.
Rare, I like rare.
Well done doesn't do much for me anymore.
No.
It's not juicy.
I could even have it blue. It doesn't bother me. Rare. I don't like to have it like that. It doesn't bother me.
Like the blood.
Yeah. Tastes better. It's juicier.
It's juicier. Yeah, 100%. But I know people that just don't do blood. They can't do it.
You eat halloumi with any fruit.
Do you,
Jess
how
is,
about how about
Andrea's saying it. That's true. Yuck, Reeves. Veggies just saying.
what about sushi?
Yeah, what about it?
Like, would you eat raw fish from there?
Yeah.
You don't care about
No. Drico is wild. You've upset him, John. The fact that what you said, this blasphemy about halloumi, he's upset at you, man. You know he's not going to let you in next time.
that? I'm eating Vegemite.
I'm eating Vegemite toast. He gags just smelling it. She's talking about
Dude,
me.
Vegemite and toast is the bomb. It's so good.
Dude.
Especially when you got the right amount of butter on it and just the right amount of
No.
Vegemite. Oh, man, it's killer. Even on a crumpet. Oh, on a crumpet, Vegemite. Dude, what is wrong with
It's
you?
the true European in me, bro. I
What
can't
is
do
wrong
it.
with you,
I can't
man?
do
It's
it,
so
man.
good.
I can't do it.
When I was a little kid, I used to hate Vegemite, but now, give me as much Vegemite.
John is not getting any halloumi at my place anymore, Kiriako.
Vegemite is hest. It's not for tine.
Yeah, what's in there?
Tine, it's not. Don't say that.
Vegemite and feta, what the
I know some. I used to have. I know some,
Jess is laughing. Andrea said John's not getting any more halloumi here. It's not like he's been banned.
What?
Andrea said John is not getting any halloumi at my place anymore.
all right, I better watch what I say as well.
All right, man.
No good
Vegemite
pepper
and
either.
camembert. What?
I'm
said
not either. Oh, there we go.
What's
I'm banned as well.
Vegemite and Camembert? What the fuck?
You know what? I had Vegemite once with Weet-Bix on top. It was nice.
I don't know why I hate Vegemite so much, eh?
It's so nice. That's so savoury and beautiful.
Could you get a spoon of Vegemite and eat it?
Vegemite is not the biggest malakia. What are you talking about?
Vegemite is the big... I agree.
Vegemite
And
is
sadly, all
wild.
of these foods, delicacies, are served to MPs for free. For
Vegemite
fuck's
is
sake. During their meetings. Sorry, still keeping the podcast on track, Rob said. Yeah, that's true.
Look,
Come on, Drico. I still like... Nah, it's because of what you said about halloumi, man. It's cut. It is.
I want to try Vegemite and halloumi. What?
Fortuny, 100%, Rob says. So Rob's with me. It doesn't like... KP, eat Vegemite. Hess, while you watch horror movie next week. No fucking way.
Dude, if I'm going to sit through that fucking horror movie, you're going to sit through a horror eating.
Try it not to... Dude, I don't know why I hate it.
Just have to eat one slither.
I'm not doing
just
it.
One, just
Nah,
one. Just
it's
one.
the... I don't hate it.
You can block your nose, man.
Halloumi, olives, batika, and toast. Best breakfast ever, Andrea says.
Halloumi, olives. What's
Batika.
What's that?
Batika and toast.
What's
the
batik-
best
What's
ever.
batika?
Best ever.
Sounds like something from.
Watermelon.
That's watermelon.
Batika. We're super, man. We make our own words. Vegemite and halloumi. Chris, no. Listen.
Vegemite.
Not S, what the fuck?
Oh,
What about-
Vegemite pancakes is killer.
Fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I've done that before. It's savory, and you put Vegemite on your pancakes. Oh my god, it is next level, bro. Dude, it's so good.
You guys are all politicians.
Dude, trust me, you gotta try it.
Vegemite pancakes.
It's so good, man. It's so nice.
Listen,
Vegemite and pancakes are so good.
listen, guys. Can we get the likes up? Can we please get the likes up? If we get the likes, if there's 30 likes, I'll buy Vegemite on toast.
If there's 30 likes.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if there's 30 likes, I don't know
Everyone's
if
gonna be making accounts.
just making
Dude.
accounts to seem like, yeah. Guys,
Anything
30
the Don
likes.
makes to eat,
When will you do
1,000%.
it, though?
Yeah,
When will you do it, though?
10,000. I can't read it. Is that 10? I'll do it on the watch along with you next week. You know I'm a man of my word. You know I'll do it.
He is a man of his word.
$100 for KP to eat the Vegemite Jess one. If my missus wants to see it, like so imagine how
Dude,
bad
give
it
us
is.
30 likes and you'll do it.
Vegemite and maple syrup. What the fuck are you talking about, Dan?
What? Maple syrup and what? Maple syrup and what?
And Vegemite, maple syrup, Vegemite on pancakes. The best breakfast is coffee and cigarettes. Eat properly at lunchtime. Well done, ETM. I know it's such a good combination,
Vegemite
Rob.
With
Vegemite, yeah,
sourdough
with
with
sal-
olives. That'll be
Thank
alright.
you, Rob. I do try. Ask Chris. What was that about? What? Am I missing comments? And
What was it?
John said,
Anything that Don cooks is 1,000% good.
yeah, but then, oh,
It is
thank
nice.
you, Rob.
It
I
is
do
nice.
try. Ask Chris. Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, the Don makes amazing food, and I can vouch for that. But I still like my Yaz Domadas as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying if I had to pick, if they said you're going to an island and you got to take domadas that are just rice or gubebia, I'm taking gubebia for the rest of my life because they're like the best. It's my favorite meal ever.
I'll try to take both.
You can't. I'm telling you. And the difference is, there is a difference. Can I tell you the big difference about Cypriot gubebia and Greek domadas is what are domadas wrapped in?
Vine leaves.
We don't wrap them in vine leaves. We wrap them in lakana,
Oh.
which is like spinach leaves. That's why they're so nice.
Oh, they're a bit different.
Yes.
Okay. It's just
Spinach
not the same
leaves.
thing.
We call them lakana.
Yeah.
But they're like they're like a cousin of spinach.
Spinach.
Like
Okay.
you can wrap them in silver beet spinach leaves, and that's why they're better. I'm telling you, it's that. That's what makes them better because it's not it's not that vine leaf taste. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the spinach.
Yeah.
It's. Agree. Andreas's cooking is 100. Con is so white. It's childo, man. Chris, bring me some toast and Vegemite, dude.
No, I won't be
Can
doing
you
that.
guys stop talking about Vegemite?
Why don't you just make it yourself?
So HFD Media Challenge. KP, Chris, and John G cook something for tasting. No cheating. Oh, like something that we don't like. Me, you, and John, Rob's saying.
Well, yeah, but John will have to Uber it to us.
John never rocks out.
never
What's
comes out.
something that John hates?
Huh?
If I had to eat, I'm telling you right now, yogurt with bits in it and Vegemite toast. Fuck.
Oh, you like bits? I don't get that.
Hate bit. John
Don't
agreed with me.
understand
John
it.
hates it.
I don't get this bit stuff.
Yeah, lakana. See, look, he's going to show you lakana. See, this is lakana. This is what we wrap gubebia in. Lakana, not a vine leaf. It's like a spinach leaf, but we call them lakana.
Right.
Lakana.
Lakana.
Bravo,
The
Subida.
Greek for lahana,
Right. I don't know how many likes we got now, but
Better not be 30.
cabbage.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
better not be 30.
Says 13. 16.
16
They're trying.
likes. Yeah.
They're trying. Listen,
You should put it in that. You should put it
you know
in.
what the funny thing is? I'll do that chili chip challenge. Like, I'll do that 100 times before I'd eat Vegemite
You
toast.
should put it in. You should put it in the in like
Must
a
be
poll.
magic lakana. I had the
You
moment.
put it in the poll and like so people that come in know. Set to like.
No,
That's what you should do.
You should do it.
I can't.
Why are you in?
No, I'm not in
Why are you in?
because
You go in the studio? Oh, you're watching it somewhere. Come on, peeps, like. Hess is cracking up about the lakana. It's sparkling. Sparkling lakana. I did a podcast with you, Catch. Yeah, you did. That's Con is Chris, man. Do you remember when the podcast was on, Rob?
what?
Chris, our friend Chris Goff. Because Rob said, Con, where are you from? He didn't recognize it.
I did a podcast with you.
Because he changed his name. You know, I was watching that one back the other day. Us four,
Yeah,
me,
was
you,
it good?
me, you, Rob, and Childo.
We should do it
It
again.
was good. No.
No.
Oh, Dad thought that was Con Chrysostom. Con is Greek. He's Childo,
Yeah,
man.
Con is
He's Childo.
Childo, man. Con is Greek. Con is 7% Greek. Yes.
GT23 and Reeves, what's your choice dish that you can cook? Oh. Come on, people. Like, if GT wants me to eat that Vegemite toast, man.
Dude, Vegemite's the best.
And
bro.
you know what? I think all my siblings like it. Siblings.
No, yeah,
But George hated it when we were growing up, but he eats it now.
yeah, I know. I used to hate it growing up too, but now I've acquired the taste.
Do you eat Vegemite?
It's
Don?
the best.
Andrico? Hey, do you eat Vegemite?
Yeah,
Ah,
you saw me eat Vegemite and you said to me, yuck.
yeah, I can't remember now. I blocked that out. That's disgrace.
Why?
Vegemite?
Do you like Vegemite?
He eats Vegemite, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
But the question I'm asking...
bad.
This is the question.
Why don't you like it?
This is the question I'm asking you. You know, like Nutella, you can get a spoon of Nutella and eat
You
it.
can't
Right?
do that with Vegemite.
Can you get a spoon of Vegemite and eat
No,
it?
it's not like that, bro.
Oh, that's shit.
Can't do
You
that.
just
It's
think
not
you said
chocolate, man.
that. Gotta go watch The Ashes with Dad. Take care, everyone. See you next time. See you, damn.
The ashes. Forget
We'll give you a damn for you going, man.
the ashes. I'd rather. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
You know, talking back to politics, we're talking about politics, right? I saw this other interesting thing, right? So when you're talking about politics, does the monarchy come into that?
Yeah, because they.
So these people have the right to rule, and Reeves is here. Why do they have the right to rule just by being born?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what we've allowed, bro.
You know, like I was
We've
saying,
allowed
and
this
people
bullshit to
laugh.
fucking-
I always bring this back to Jerry. Like people laugh. I always bring things back to Seinfeld, but he says it. It's like the only job in the world. I've said it before that you don't have to have any experience for is a world leader or a prime minister.
Correct.
Have you ever been a prime minister before? No. Oh, well, here, have the job. Have you ever been president? Nah. Oh, have the job, mate. What the fuck? And it's like the monarchy, right?
Yeah.
Everyone cares so much. I know Reeves might be a patriotic Englishman. I don't know, but no, it's true. No, but some of them do, some of them don't. But who gives a fuck about these people? Why are they telling me that William is fucking, I don't know, doing something with someone, and I don't care. Like, I don't care.
Because, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think.
Isn't lakana cabbage?
Bullshit.
That's what GT said, but is lakana cabbage?
No.
No, it's not cabbage. It's like a cousin to like spinach.
Bag bowl.
Brother to spinach. Yeah. Make a killer cottage pie, beef mince, carrots, onions, etc. With cottage pie is wild, Reeves. I agree with that. Does everyone realize that Vegemite was a mistake? Sell the dregs, not as good as penis paste. Stay with me, people. What the fuck? I like crumpets, John. Spag Bog Rob. GT saying he cooks. Yeah, politicians are under royalty. Yes, Chris, monarchy is inherited, not to experience or qualifications necessary. That's what I'm saying. The royal family has done nothing for me. It's great for the country, but I'm not a fan. See, and Reeves lives there. That's what I'm saying. Apparently they had a vote over there, and 76% of the English population now voted that it wouldn't give a fuck if there's no monarchy. So why is there still a monarchy?
Good question.
Oh, we've got to watch the coronation of some bloke that looks like his face is a catcher's mitt. Why do I care?
Dude, it's all fucking bullshit.
I'm not. Yet, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gold souls only allowed. Yep, GT23, I'm for that. Prince Andrew, exactly. Like Prince Andrew, like this Prince Andrew's a pedophile.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know what I mean?
I know, man. They're all like that, bro.
Why is that guy not in jail?
Because he's important.
Important to what? What the fuck does he do?
Exactly, man.
Why?
Dude,
Tell
these
me.
people fucked, bro.
Why is Prince Andrew?
Dude.
Why is he not in jail?
100%. Why isn't he? Why is half of these fuckers not in jail?
You know why? Why? Because they're all fucking probably pedophiles.
Yes, they are. They are, man.
I was forced to watch the coronation. I just wanted to play Fortnite. That's wild. Queen Elizabeth accepted a World War II mechanic, a leader, but after that, no. There you go.
Yeah.
With you, Reeves.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think, it's bullshit. It's not like it used to be back in the day, there's a king and,
Well, I get back in the day, a king ruled because he went to war and shit.
Yeah, they didn't go to war.
I get all that.
Why are they still
Prince Charles ain't going to war.
Nah.
Because, I'm sure, my 13-year-old nephew could knock him out. Look at him. He looks like the wind will brush him over. You know what I mean?
King. Far out. Yeah.
King Charles. I'm going to call that guy king? Please.
Would you bow to him?
No fucking way. Why, would you?
No way, man. No. I'm just
Well, listen.
It's funny.
I've said it to Reed before, mate, I got nothing against the people I love, but when you say it to a Cypriot anyway, a Cypriot ain't going to bow to a British because Cyprus was under British rule.
Yeah.
Like I said, my dad was born a British subject.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's a touchy thing, but I got nothing against the people because they didn't fucking do anything.
No, it's not the people, man.
It's the government.
America. America's
got nothing against the people.
There's good people in America, man.
Hate the royals and the houses. There you
Stupid
go.
fucking politics that destroy it.
Of course.
And what they're doing.
Of course.
And you know what the problem is as well? All the army generals, because the army is the only one really that can overthrow a government.
Yeah, of course.
And if they come with the people and the people stand together with the army, they could take over a government. But because they're all being paid and there's all these deals being done, there's nothing.
See, this is why I don't get. Rob said this, and we've talked about this before. It's time Australia became a republic, sever the ties. How the fuck did we have a referendum and people voted to stay under the Brits? What the fuck?
Because there's so many people from the that generation.
But hasn't it happened twice?
No,
is that right?
Like your dad,
has it happened twice?
My parents' generation, your dad's generation.
He wouldn't have voted for it.
I know he wouldn't. But I'm saying majority of those generations, they all love the monarchy for some reason.
I know why.
I don't know, just the way they've been brought up. Where now, the generation now is totally different.
So why aren't we having a referendum again? Because politicians.
Because they know now it's probably going to change. And they don't want it to change.
Royals bore me. I know barely anything about them. Zero effort to care. Exactly.
They probably have a lot of say of what happens over here.
Yeah.
And they know if there's a referendum, they're going to lose. So
yeah.
That's why they're not doing it.
Yeah. New York was once called New Amsterdam. They got over it.
Was it?
They got over it.
Wasn't it here, New Holland?
New Holland, I think. New Holland. I think so. Because everyone was like, what's in it for me? Why I need to change it? Nah, but my mum was conceived in Cyprus, man. As I said before, they prefer the status quo.
Yeah, they do. He's right. Yeah. It's just the way... we just
everyone was like, what's in it for me? Why do I need to change it? Yeah.
People don't like change. Like, that generation don't like change.
Why?
I don't know why. They just don't like changes. Whatever it is, that's how he wants it. Don't break something.
But what I mean, you know what cracks me up? You're saying about our parents and that, right? That generation. They don't like change, but all of them fucking left their country to change.
Yeah, I know, because they were forced to leave.
Yeah, your mum was born in
Yeah,
England.
I know. That's what I said.
No, but they were forced.
Yeah.
Like, not forced, but like, it was so dire over in Europe back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Like, they wanted a better opportunity, so they came over here.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was free boats to come here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But imagine they didn't come here. What
Yeah,
would it be
yeah,
like?
yeah.
Australia wouldn't be the same.
Nah, no way.
Change the flag. Yeah, fucking oath. Change
Well,
the
that's what I'm
flag.
saying. Change once we become a republic, change the flag.
Yeah.
100%.
But they won't because the British Royal, whatever, they've got too much invested in here. And there's all these dodgy.
Could you
things
imagine?
happening
Could
that-
you imagine the kick up again? Even if we become a republic, right, and they change the flag, because then the Aborigines are going to be upset.
And all the people that've got the Union Jack on their tattooed.
At the moment, people hate change. Chris is not generational. It's the majority of human nature.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably right. But like,
I think now if we had a referendum, we'd become a
I
republic.
think so.
I believe that. Yep. Because everyone I ask that's my age says I'd vote for it.
Would you call yourself patriotic?
Oh, see,
Exit.
Instead of Brexit.
Yeah, would you? Would you call yourself patriotic? Like in America, they wear their.
It depends what it's for.
You know, like
Depends what it's for. I'll admit it. Like I'm patriotic to like my soccer team and that, like Australia, the soccer. Like I am. But
do you get like
when people pay, like people online pay me out for being Australian and shit, I don't really care.
like in WA, especially like when I used to live there, I found that the people there were a lot more patriotic than here.
Yeah, but
Like
is
everyone.
that's because did you have like the European friends over there like you do here?
No.
Yeah, see, that's why.
No,
Where
but-
us Europeans are a bit more.
No. It's just as that. Like, you know, Australia Day, for instance.
I'm
right?
very patriotic at the World. That's what I'm saying. That's me.
No, listen,
I'm patriotic at the World
No,
Cup.
but Australia Day, right?
Yeah.
Australia Day.
Yeah, I don't
over
give a fuck.
over there.
They care.
Oh man, there's fucking flags on every car, right? They do a massive thing on the Swan River. There's fireworks. Like here, I remember growing up, no one gave a fuck about Australia Day.
Yeah.
No one gave a fuck there.
I don't care. I just care. I get
Did
a
you
pub-
care about Australia Day?
Just that I got a day off.
Yeah, no, but did anything happen? I can't even remember if anything happened.
No, but that's because as well with us. But that's because here, my dad's not going to go put an Australian flag up, is he?
No, he's not. No, but I'm just saying, like over there,
Yeah.
it was like full on.
Yeah.
Where here, I never experienced that ever. And now it's not that.
I'll
full on.
admit though,
They do fireworks here and there, but not. It's. You know.
I'll admit though, I'm a bit more patriotic when it comes to, and I'm not about Cyprus. I'll admit that.
Yeah, but do you classify yourself as Cypriot or Australian?
Both. But I would support Australian soccer team over Cyprus.
That's weird.
But I care more about the Cypriot politics than I do the Australian one.
Because you know it's all bullshit here.
It's all bullshit there, but
Yeah.
I know it affects the country so much there, and it's
Well, it's
just
so small too.
yeah.
Like, it's
and I care more about that there. There's an English bowler named Tongue. Just go to Odinga Beach every Australia Day.
yeah,
All they
true,
want here is
man.
a
But
day off
not
and go on
what?
the piss.
Or what? You go to mate. Odinga Beach is nothing compared to what happens on the Swan River on Australia Day, right outside the city. Nothing.
Oh,
Odinga Beach is nothing, mate. What? People just rock up there and have a barbecue, dude. It's a big, it's a
But
huge event.
we've-
We're here. What event? Odinga. That's it. That's all
but
we have.
we've spoken about this before. Maybe that's because I'm a first generation Australian. Maybe that's why I'm like that. I don't know. Like John's kids now are third generation Australians. Like if I had kids now, they'd be second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mine are like
Yours are third generation or half because one of your parents is
correct.
born overseas, one isn't. So I don't know. Maybe that's why. GT23, really? It may be the Welsh in me that makes me so rebellious. Oh, absolutely. If you got Welsh in you, Reeves, absolutely. That's why. And Triple J, hottest 100, I feel patriotic. Everyone having barbecue, the radio on, listening to the music, and everyone calling in. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like when I was growing up, right? I didn't like Australia Day was just like
I agree. I'm with you. I'm
just a
I
day,
agree.
like,
I didn't care.
I didn't do anything. Like I don't know, maybe because I was Greek background. I don't know. But when I was in Perth, like it was full on, man. Everyone's got like every second person has the tattoo, the Southern Cross.
Why?
I'm just saying, everyone there had it, man.
Can't you just look in the sky and see it?
I know, but I'm just saying, like it was very. It just felt very patriotic over there. I don't know. It's different. It was different.
On your reads,
all
are you a fan of Ross Noble? I am, Rob. Watched a few things he's done. Triple J is a must on that day. Is John just saying that to fit in? I don't even know the last time I listened to Triple J. You meant to listen to it on Australia Day.
I guess so.
Why?
I've never listened to it.
I thought Australia Day becomes Greek Day at
It
Victor Harbour.
does. It did. Yeah, good day.
That's wild. Wales now called Sinru. Is that right, Reeves? I reckon it's because you love your dad so much, just saying about me. But it's because I am patriotic about the Cypriot in me. I am.
Yeah. It's fine to be like that.
Mate, listen,
I
I know
love-
a lot of people believe that your heritage is more important than where you're born when you're when your parents were immigrants.
So do you think, right, because I'm got Greek background,
Yep.
am I Greek or am I Aussie?
You're both. You're Greek Australian.
Yeah, I understand that. But like my
But
blood,
you're more Greek.
my blood's
You
Greek,
have got
right?
more Greek in you than Australian. You got no.
Yeah, but what is Australian, bro?
well,
Like what? English is Australian?
no, it's not. Like
Anglo-Saxon? Like what?
there's
is-
like
what's
Jess's
Australian?
dad. Jess's dad. Jess's mom is German.
Yeah.
Her dad is Australian. His parents were born here. Like there's a line of them born.
Yeah,
like,
we come from
You've got
like-
one parent that was born here. That's it. Like I don't have any parents born here. My generation is.
Yeah, so you could. I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But does it matter? Like, what if you're born like, say you're in an airplane being born? What does that mean? Where you're flying? Which airspace you're flying in?
That's why
know what
most
I mean?
people
Like-
consider their heritage more important.
Yeah, because
It's true.
that's where you're from. But
Because you could be.
but Australia has molded me though.
No, I know, but you could be like, say, soccer players, right? A soccer player could be Spanish. He gets bought by Man United, goes to England. His kids are born there, and then 10 years later he moves back to Spain. Those kids are going to say they're Spanish, not English.
Yeah.
If I was born here and my dad moved back to Cyprus when I was 10, we weren't going to say we're Australian.
No. So it really doesn't
Christian
matter.
Vieri was
So what
born
you're-
in Australia.
So what you're
Played for
saying?
Italy.
So what you're saying for you doesn't matter where you're born.
No. It's up to you, I think. I accept my Australian
depends-
because I'm born here and I love what Australia's done for me. That's why I consider myself an Australian.
Yeah.
But I've got my
But-
Cypriot heritage that I'm strong on.
I'm the same. Yeah.
And you got to be. You have to be.
I've lived here all my life.
Yeah.
So like, I
John says,
Yeah.
I'm Aussie. There you go. But then in tune, when John wants to, he sits there and goes, I'm Gariatico, man. I'm Icarian. So it's what he chooses at the time to say he is. And you know that. You know that about John better than anyone who does that.
Well, for me, like I feel like I'm Aussie, but like I feel like when I'm in Australia, I feel Greek.
Well, look what Bas said.
But when I'm over there,
you
I
were
feel
born
Aussie.
here, Chris, but if you go to Greece, you can go to the army that goes for Kyriakos too when I go to Cyprus.
I got called up to go to the army, man. I got the paperwork to go.
Yeah.
I had to go to the Greek embassy to say, no, I'm
Exactly.
not going.
Welsh is a weird language, so it's spelled Xirinru, but said Comrie. There you go. You're more where you live because it's your life. Yeah, your reality. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why you got to accept where you're born and what gave you your life, really. But
I love, like, yeah. I don't know, man. I think I
But
remember when
you know-
I remember when I went to Greece. I felt like when I was there, I felt like
out of place.
No.
No, you felt in place.
I felt in place.
Yeah.
Not like I felt in place. Like my body.
Yeah.
Not my
No, I know
mind.
what
Like
you
my
mean.
body
Yeah,
felt
I know
like
what
I
you
was in the
Yeah.
right place. Like
See,
oh,
and
it
then
was
John,
weird.
look, he
It was so
corrects
fucking
it.
weird.
He corrects it, Aussie/Icarian. But
But
20
it's
minutes,
not.
but 20 minutes ago, John was saying he's Greek. Or what are you? Are
Well,
you
that's the thing.
Gariatico? Are you Greek? Are you
So I
Messinian? Are you Limnos? What the fuck are you?
No. Well, see, that's the problem with us Aussie people.
That's the problem with us fucking Greeks, mate.
Well, when
Whether
we're
we
here-
admit it or not, we fight amongst ourselves because one wants to be Messinian, one wants to be Limnos, one wants to
I
be.
always say I'm Greek.
Yeah, I know, but that you're one of few, and you've said it even about you're half Messinian. And what are the Messinians like? We're Messinian, correct?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're and you're Icarian side. What are we? We're Icarian. And people say, "Oh, you say it about the Cypriots." Yeah, but we're in a whole country. We're a different country.
You are.
That's why we say
yeah,
we're
you are.
Cypriot.
Yeah, you are.
Because it's a different country. We're not a fucking island of Greece.
No, you're not.
Whether you want us to be or not.
No, you're not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
See, Icaria is Greece. Andrea's saying,
Icari is
and
Greek.
it's been the
always
problem
say
with
I'm Greek.
Greeks. I know you
When
do.
I
but-
see someone, they say to me, "Well, what nationality?" I don't go, "I'm Icarian." I go, "I'm Greek."
I know, but we said it. The problem with Greeks here, and it is with the Italians too, they fight amongst themselves because I'm from here, I'm Calabrese, I'm Napolitan, I'm fucking whatever, you know? And the Greeks do it.
Yeah, they do.
They fight amongst themselves, man.
It's like what you said about
Italy too, Jess just said, yeah, I'm European half-caste, Netherlands, Italia, and very proud of it. Yeah, there you go.
It's like what you said that time. Like, if the Greeks all banded together here in Adelaide, imagine how big the...
If the Greeks here said, all right,
how big
we're going to be one club that had a sports club, they'd be the most powerful club here, and same with the Italians.
Yeah.
If the Italians did it, the two top clubs here would be the Italian one and the Greek one.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if a Messinian, let's just say, saw an Icarian as president, he'd go, oh, look at this malaka. Fucking Icarian doesn't know, you know, that's how they are. You know that. Everyone knows that.
Of course.
Like, it's
Yep.
free country. I say what I want. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's just the thing.
It's how you, well, what you said, what you feel.
Exactly. I said you feel. You're saying this.
You did say that.
It's
That's right. No, it's what you...
the only one
it's
that
how
John
you-
will never say is that he's Cypriot.
But he is.
But he'll never say it.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he doesn't say it. It is what it is.
The funny thing is, my dad used to see his Bapu in Cyprus, and John still doesn't accept that he's Cypriot.
How can you accept something that is real?
I'm trans nationality. Yeah, John's like, oh, I identify as whatever nationality I want. If I want to be fucking Ethiopian, I'm identifying as Ethiopian.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's always been a tough, like when you're growing up as a Greek here, or as an Aussie but Greek background.
Yeah.
When someone comes up to you, they go, "Oh, where are you from?" Well, you know, they'll look at you as a Greek.
Yeah, of course.
But when I went to Greece,
It's not like that.
No, they go, "Oh, look at the alot.
Of
Look
course.
at the Aussie."
Of course.
They don't look at me as a Greek.
100%.
So it's like, I don't know what I am.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm Greek. There I'm
course.
Aussie. So like,
If you moved back to Greece when you were 10 years old,
I'll be the
your
Astrolog.
nickname for 30 years would be the Astrolog.
100%. That's what I'm saying. So like, I don't know, like with people like with us that grew up here as ethnics, like it's
Mate,
hard to identify.
When my dad
what do you say?
FaceTimes his sisters, right?
Yeah.
And they tell us, they consider us Cypriot. They want us to move back there every time we talk to them.
Yeah.
I'll come back here. Gideakom will come get married here. They want us there. They consider us that we're still there.
Yeah.
They can't even comprehend that we've been here 40 years.
Non-binary.
Non-binary. No, Jess, a bona fide girl, woman, 100% on behalf of most men. We thank you. There you go.
That's funny, man. Anyway.
But it's like, you know, like, that's just me. I agree with what I the moment said. I'm patriotic for Australia when the World Cup's on, I admit it. I'm really patriotic when it comes to the soccer for my country. And that might be because I represented the state and I had a chance to represent the Joeys and that, but I got injured. And that might be that. But I was told, you know how long they were telling my dad, bring Gideaco back to Cyprus, he'll play for Cyprus? So I could have played for both, really. If, you know, that's...
I'm proud to be Greek, but I'm also proud to be Australian. So
The Cypriots call their...
both.
I'm with you, I agree. I'm 100%
I'm proud to be both.
The Cypriots call their English counterparts Charlies. Cypriots are wild. Really, Andreas didn't know that.
Like I love this aspects of the Greek culture that I love and
Yeah.
are in me forever.
Yeah, of course.
But there's stuff in the Aussie culture that I love.
Of
too,
course.
so-
What's the best thing about Aussie culture you like?
What's the best thing?
Aussie culture, if you think Aussie culture.
I mean, I love my footy. Like
There you go, that's a footy,
sport. Like I think it's
See, you believe firmly, you've said it, that footy is the best sport in the world.
for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
So
enjoy
you love
watching
footy.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I know that most people play soccer, so that's probably the best sport in the world in that regard. But for me personally,
You know, that's what I'm saying.
that's what I love about it. And then I don't know, I just love the carefree spirit.
Yeah. I agree with John. That's
What?
my favourite part.
What?
The laid back Aussie attitude. And you know what the thing
Laid
is?
back, yeah.
And you know what the thing is? Every other country hates that about us. They can't
The
take
problem
us.
is-
They don't know how to take us.
But going back to the government side and stuff, we're too laid back, bro. And that's what's happening.
Yeah, we are.
And that's the reason that they can take advantage of us.
I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about the people.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying the people are too laid back.
Yeah, I agree.
Which makes the government do what the hell they want.
Of course.
And that's why we're in this position.
Because, you know, if this stuff happened in, let's just say, I don't know, Romania or something, there'd be riots. Exactly.
13 rate rises.
Of course.
There'd be riots.
You know what? I've got to say thanks, Rob. That's a good compliment. I won't even read it because, you know, it's self.
Thanks, either,
But
mate.
that's a good compliment, Rob. Thank you. I'll take that on
What?
board.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Rob, they do call me Aussie when I visit. There you go. Yeah, that's right, Chris. Good point, Chris.
Yeah, no, look, I'm just saying.
I had to say thanks. It was a nice compliment.
It was nice.
It was nice.
I did see it. Very nice. But yeah, I don't know.
No, I agree. They take it because, you know, like, let's look at it.
Yeah.
If they turned around in where was they were saying in Syria or whatever, and put the petrol up to $2, you think that's going to happen?
No.
There'd be riots, bro.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, petrol's $2.29 today.
Even if it went to $10 a litre, there would be no riots here.
It's your fucking Aussie accent, Andrea, Rob says. That is the only reason that we're getting fucked back, I'm guessing he's trying to say. Fucked up. He's saying, yeah, okay.
Well, that is the only reason, and that's why because no one says nothing. You get a politician like that guy. Did everyone see the video?
Did everyone see the video? I think most people did, yeah.
Well, that's why, man. This is why.
You know what? I don't. You know what I've noticed on the TV? It's definitely not.
It's not.
It's on Top Chat. But
I don't think you can change it.
Yeah, no, you can't because it's on TV.
No.
But it's all right. That's why I got it here because it's missing some up there, and then I'm reading them on the lappy. But it's all right. They're good. They're good. I love all the chats tonight, man. It's been wild.
Live off the grid.
Let's buy a HFD farm and live off the grid.
That would be cool. But you need a lot of dough, a lot of this to do that. So, but you know what?
Well, John is Moneybags.
Oh yeah.
So you know, like,
Well, look with you guys watching us every single time we do a stream, it's helping us towards our goal to actually, make
money
from this. So, and you know,
that's cute.
You know, we say money, but like a lot of work goes into these shows.
Oh, mate, a lot of work goes into this.
It's not just about, a lot.
Listen,
a lot of work goes into them.
On what Chris touched on, I was going to touch on it tonight, and I was not even going to tell Chris, but we are so close right now to being monetized. You guys don't understand.
Very close.
And we've worked.
Like,
we've worked so hard.
And
I just want to, GT's here. Dan is not here. And I said to him before how much of a legend he is. But Rob, our partner's always in the chats.
Yeah, I want to say
all of our fans.
I want to say a big thanks as well to the King of the North.
Yeah, he goes.
He's done double
footy shows,
double headers with me, and he doesn't have to do them. But he's there, and his involvement, especially the last few months in the footy show, can't. I just can't thank him enough, and people love him as well. So thank you so much, King of the North.
Because I called Johnny G Moneybags. Rob says, "Hey, Moneybags, JG, put your money where your mouth is." Listen, I might have
all the people that help out HFD. It's you guys are amazing, and we've worked really hard for it, and we just enjoy doing it. And
to John's defense, I might have over exaggerated the Moneybags comment. He goes, "I ain't Moneybags." I put John in it there with the Moneybags.
But we're close, guys. We're close. So keep watching.
GT says we can make all the cheese we like on the farm, and then Johnny G says we can GT. But you know what? In turn, what I'm going to say to you, I'm going to put my money on it that the only two people on that farm that know how to make cheese are me and Andrea. So you guys are eating halloumi.
No saganaki?
No saganaki. Fuck saganaki. Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
If a man in a black suit came up to you and said, "Chris, you have very good ideas about what's wrong with the world / politics. Here's a suitcase of money for you to keep quiet. Do you take it?"
No.
Rob says yes. Eye the moment, bird in the hand.
No. No, because then it's.
Andrea says, of course he'll take it.
Then he goes against everything I believe in.
He's saying he won't take it. Why are you guys saying that? Paul
Paul, there you go.
says, is anyone in this chat going to the McMahon's nightclub reunion at the Tonsley Hotel before the Tonsley Hotel will be demolished due to 2 huge demands on a second night at McMahon's reunion?
What?
Chris will probably go.
When is it?
My brother?
On the 2nd.
Yeah, well, because it's getting knocked down, the Tonsley, because of the...
That's all getting knocked down.
I know, but the Tonsley's has been there a long time, man.
I didn't think it was.
No, it is now. It's in, yeah.
How about that OTR that opened up?
Fuck me.
No, it can't be.
It is getting knocked down.
The new one they
Yeah.
just built
I know,
on
they
South
just
Road.
built it. It's getting knocked down, yep.
So they just built a new OTR and they're bulldozing it down.
I don't know, man.
Money.
Listen,
that's where
I'm not going to
money
answer that question. You know why? Because I, at the moment, asked you
What?
about that money, about the suitcase. So I'm not going to say what
I said I wouldn't.
You know
take
what I'm
it.
saying? He asked you.
No,
so
no,
I'm
I
not-
wouldn't take it
I'm
high
not gonna-
because
not going to
it
answer.
goes against everything that I believe in.
Paul, how you doing, man? Paul, you know, apparently if we get to 30 likes, I've got to eat Vegemite next week. So, you know, I usually say like the video. but-
You know what I'm disappointed in? There's no 30 likes because if there
I
was
know,
30
man.
likes, we'd see Vegemite.
Oh, dude. I'll be dying.
Good answer, Chris.
Good answer, Chris. What
does
does
it-
Amanda think of that?
That's a different question.
What about take it, then call him out using the money, Jess says. Take the money and then use it to call him out.
Oh yeah, could do that. That's probably the smart thing to do.
Well, you know,
I'm not that smart though.
we are 2 guys. I'm adding 27,000 likes. Yeah, I wish.
Oh jeez.
Dude,
It's been a good podcast, man.
I wouldn't take the money. What's money mean? What, a briefcase of money? How much money can be in a briefcase? Rob,
A lot.
$100 notes? How much money can fit in a briefcase?
I mean, do they still have cash? Do they still
Yeah,
have cash
what
in
if you
there?
can open it up? It's got a PayPal card in it. Well, what the fuck? Send me a Snapchat. What Chunky said. Nah, deleted it.
He didn't say anything.
He did before. Remember when I deleted it and
Yeah,
just put him on
but I can't remember
timeout?
what he said.
You know what? I've got to say sorry to Childo because Chunky was like his biggest fan, and I don't know if he's gonna have
He'll
his.
come back.
I don't know if he's gonna have his fan anymore. No,
I don't think you can. I don't know. Can you ban people?
you can, yeah. You
How?
can. You can ban. You can ban them. You can ban.
You can ban
users.
them from the chat, but
Yeah, but you can, and you can ban them. They end up making other usernames and that. But I think just because I don't when you got a bit angry with him before.
nah, man. I just don't like if you're gonna come into our chat,
Yeah, no.
be respectful,
Yeah,
and that's all we ask.
Yeah.
Don't be a dickhead. Don't be a dick.
Don't don't be a dick.
Yeah, that's it. Just don't be a dick.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Paul, man, it's good to see Paul.
It's good.
About 1 million in a briefcase with $100 notes, standard briefcase.
Nah.
Yeah. See, I'm not taking that.
What?
It's $1 million going to get you now a house.
Nothing.
Exactly, a house. And it'll be a standard house
And
too.
then because it's from the government, it probably fucking tax me anyway.
Like, because $1 million will get you like a standard house now.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. You're better off putting a credit card in it. They might be able to give me 10 million. Fucking weak. And he's saying, trust me. So Rob is that guy with the briefcase. He knows.
Rob's
He's like-
going to be at the door now, like in a black suit.
just holding the
Angry.
briefcase. He's just standing there holding his briefcase. Yeah, you can block him, see? Jess is saying.
Chunky
can.
was a dick. Yeah, he was. I don't look, if you're going to be a dick,
Yeah.
I don't care about, if you want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe.
Yeah, it was a silly comment. He made a stupid comment.
Look,
and
I
I
know he's
said-
young. I know he's young, but he needs to learn.
No, but listen, I called it out. I didn't read it, and I went over it because I didn't want to give him time. So
Yeah.
that's it. Don't even worry about it.
It's happened before, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a guy the other night in the Footy show.
With you guys.
Yeah, it was racist.
Oh, really?
Calling us Indians and that.
Oh my God.
And we got rid of him. His name was, what was it?
Could use Indians, but was Jimmy T there?
No. That's what Chris Goff said.
Shooter.
That's what Chula said.
So if you ever see Rob with a briefcase, the eyes reborn.
Oh my
naked.
God.
Hey, reborn, you got to make sure you're here next Wednesday, man. Hereditary. So if everyone doesn't know, we're watching Hereditary next week. Hopefully, Dam's got the hot chip by then, and I'll smash it.
Hopefully.
So Dam's got to buy the chip, and I'm telling you, he owes me $100.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna beat the challenge.
So what's coming up, man? What's coming up?
Well,
I think...
night off tomorrow because
You know-
I actually do have training. It's been left on.
All
So
right,
night off tomorrow.
We need a night off, guys.
Friday, didn't you say you want to say something about Friday?
Friday, we're going to do a watch along.
John's doing it.
John and me are doing a watch along.
John and you are doing watch along.
And then on
Saturday day, I'm going to do another streamathon.
On Saturday, we're doing a Port Adelaide watch along. I won't be involved, but there's going to be some new guests coming on.
New guests doing the show.
Maybe.
Running the show.
No. Someone else will be like one of
Someone's going to be hosting it, different person.
No, we'll be running it.
Yeah, but someone's going to be different hosts.
No. One of us will be hosting it,
Yeah.
but someone else will be.
Yeah, I mean hosting the show, like the panel.
Oh yeah.
New
Hosting.
panel.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the King of the North should be there.
Yeah.
There should be. It might be some extra port
Oh,
supporters.
new people.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. New people on Saturday night. So there'll be a streamathon during the day, and then a watch along at what time?
It's not 7.
Oh my god. HFD all day, guys.
So yeah, just
He's cracking up.
Indians.
Hey, Reeves, the top note and the bottom will be real. The filler is paper. Rob's got the briefcase. Shit.
So yeah, that's Saturday, and then Sunday, I don't know what's happening Sunday.
And then,
there could be something Sunday.
don't know about Sunday. Then Monday night, me and John will be launching the Premier League podcast.
There you go, guys. The Premier League podcast is on. I didn't agree to.
I'm with John. I didn't agree to this. Actually, I did agree to it.
You did agree.
You did tell me.
I did.
Oh yeah, John. I agreed.
Oh hey man, you got half the bloody HFDs.
We are promoting the merch, Rob. Look, can't you see? It's going across. But I'll promote it more. Look. It's going across right.
Or you can bring the thing.
Is
up.
it not going on there though? It's going here.
No, that's delayed, bro.
Yeah, but how delayed?
It's like a few seconds delayed. It'll come on now. You watch. Ready?
I've not
When
seen
this
it
one goes
here.
through,
Oh,
there.
yeah, okay.
When
There
that
you go,
one
Rob.
goes all the way, that one
Yeah,
goes.
but this one's not. Oh, because mine's delayed. There you go, Rob. See, we've had that down there.
Look.
But I will
You got the graphic there, though?
I will put the graphic up. All right.
There you go, guys. HFDmerch.myspreadshop.com.au for all your HFD merch. Stay hunky. I mean, this one here, this jumper here is so warm.
So is this one I'm wearing? This is the
Yeah, so guys, they're worth the price, and look, we do get a kickback from them, so it does help us out, guys, and all the funds that we get from all that kind of stuff, gets better equipment, better microphones or whatever. Like, it goes all towards that kind of stuff, so it does help us out in the channel.
Exactly. I know ETM is he's a football fan, like soccer, but I'm not sure. Do you follow anyone in the Premier League at the moment? Let us know, because he's saying me and John are Man United fans, and we're open about that. But the show is going to be based on all Premier League stuff. Obviously, we're going to talk more about United because we're United fans, but it's going to be based on the whole.
I'm going to try and get more into EPL this year around, so that maybe I can come on the show. So we'll see how we go, because I've never really been into it, but I do like the Spurs. And
Rob is going to make
there,
appearances.
so we'll see.
Rob is going to make appearances on it.
Yeah.
But I agree with Rob. I'm not saying he'll do it, but it's worth. If you've got a spare 50 sitting there, put Ange for Tottenham to make the top 4.
There you go, guys.
Yes, I agree.
Chrissy,
KP, Chrissy, and the King of the North is wild. There you go.
We are wild.
Thanks, Paul.
we are wild.
Ange
Thanks,
and
Paul.
Spurs coming to Perth. Yes. So yeah, I'm not West Ham United, but we'll be following Spurs with incredible interest. Watch Ange as a player, as a coach. Yeah, I agree with all that. And listen, I hate Spurs, and I say it. I hate everyone but me. I say it, but I really hope Spurs do well this year, man.
Yeah.
Because I love Ange. Good on him. And
It's wild.
yeah.
Well, guys, look, I actually have to run.
Yeah, Rob, I think it's ETM, not EOTM. Rob he's in finance, man. He's thinking end of financial year, and he gets the O in there. He doesn't know what's going on.
But yeah, I've got to actually go, man. Cause
Later, fam. I'm out. John,
I'm out
Johnny.
too.
Yeah, we're going now.
We got to go too, because I've got a really early start. But
So you got to get there. You're getting there at 5:55 tomorrow,
yeah.
because you start at 6.
Well, yeah.
Is that right?
It is
You
true.
start at 6.
Yeah.
So you get there about 10 to. Just
Just to piss off your John, yeah.
I don't know, just because that's when you start. It's got nothing to do with pissing him off. It's when
I'll
you
get there
start.
like 5:20.
Good night, gents. Good night, all. Later.
All right, guys. Thanks
See you,
so
Rob.
much. Thank you for everyone for coming in. Johnny G, I
Vegemite.
will.
I'm going to bash him.
Well, bring me a toast and Vegemite.
John, if I put Vegemite
By the time it gets there, it'll be cold.
on halloumi, would you eat it? He said that before he would.
It'll be
wouldn't
cold by the time I get there, man.
He? It's terrible, man.
But
All
look,
right,
it's been a great podcast. We did go a bit crazy there. I did get a bit animated, but you know
was
what?
good.
It was
fucking
worth
good,
it.
man.
But we will be back all week long, guys. We're having a break tomorrow. We're back on the weekend. So
So-
make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, so we said all week long. Sorry to, we'll say it one more time. We'll put that up for everyone.
Subscribe
So
to us.
all week long, break tomorrow, but Friday, Saturday, huge day.
Huge day.
Sunday, probably something.
Hopefully a watch long Sunday. I'm not sure.
Monday launch of the new Premier League podcast.
And then Tuesday we'll be back doing
you do the footy show
footy show.
probably. And then Wednesday.
Wednesday we're back.
Wait. Wednesday, Hereditary.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
You know what? I think we should maybe do a live review of some food that night while we're watching Hereditary.
Well,
We'll just get something and we'll review it. Like old times.
No, but I'm gonna do it properly now.
No, but I mean, just to get back into it, we'll just get some food and we'll give it some potato ratings and then, so the next week we can do a proper review.
All right, we can do that.
All right.
No worries.
All right, guys. Jess says good night.
Good night, guys. Thanks so much
See
for
you
coming.
guys.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, like. If you get 30 likes on this one, Vegemite comes
If I
out.
see 30 likes by Wednesday, I eat the Vegemite.
All right, done.
But no fake accounts, all right?
No fake accounts, guys.
All right, guys.
All
check
the
you
best,
later.
guys. Stay hunky.
Stay hunky.